All right, what was your take again? So,
Yellow,
Z
3 reds.
yellow,
Simple.
3 reds, cooler, brand new boosted unit, anti Super Saiyans. Individually, the reason why he's still up here is because of how individually good he is. Because if he wasn't anywhere near this caliber, he'd just be easily off.
He'd be like VB. He would just fall down.
He'd be like, honestly, worse than, no, he'd be like around Kaioken level type beat.
That's rough.
So, we'll slap USV on here. He still fits on, majority of the best, alongside the best units in the game.
Solo units still. He's not a bad solo. There's 3 reds.
Make sure you get in here.
You lose all the green cards. You ain't doing it. Cooler destroying green cards as well. Like, you're honestly screwing yourself at that point if you run him.
Yeah,
but he's still good solo. It's not to downplay him.
What did Playbox say?
What did he say? I didn't see.
I don't know. Who said Playbox bugging? He said he was number 1 or something. Plays Jiren first.
You're
all right.
An interesting one.
So we could do Ultra Gogeta.
Oh.
Ultra Gogeta. Do we keep him Z plus or Z? I feel like Z. You think Z plus?
I think he's not too far behind Mr. Cooler if he is number 2. And I think Cooler obviously is plus is number 1.
Okay.
I don't think
I think he's just, his base kit is so powerful, right?
I mean, yeah.
His base kit is so powerful. His teaming's diverse. You obviously compare him alongside this guy. You compare him alongside Cooler.
I want to argue he's actually.
I think the only one that should deserve Z plus is the Cooler androids.
So good. Oh, that's tough.
That is tough. Let's keep him at Z for now. What do you think? I think 4 now or at Z, right?
He's not far off Z plus if he's getting Z plus. I mean, in all honesty.
Do you guys agree with this? Let me know. Let me know if you guys agree with these takes. But yeah, to touch on him, do you want to like break down why?
I mean, he's blue. One again, there's 3
the best
top 5
best unit in the game is red, and then what? Droids, MUI.
He has all that to deal with. Then he has again the lock-in situation, the
lock-in type neutral.
Green card even's very good because he has cover null. Like he has everything. Just
nullifies endurance on main.
Yeah.
Or on ultimate. On ultimate, yeah.
He has everything.
Double ultimates. His blue card freaking destroys your whole hand.
Yeah.
He's constantly gaining blue cards with your gauge. His base kit is extremely powerful, and that's the reason I think, other than fitting alongside fusions and movies and him being a diverse tagging, exactly.
Yeah, he's on the best.
Movies
team in the game.
is the best team in the game right now. We do agree with that, right?
Blue, red, purple. Agree?
Blue, red, purple.
Revhon, USG, Cooler. I think is number 1.
I think
That's
I feel like full color wheel movies.
What, Dragon Fist and Tapion? Others?
I don't know. I have to see more Dragon. I mean, we've seen him.
Yeah.
It's been 1 day since the boost is gone, and
bad.
Dragon Fist. Like, it's gonna be funny to see where we place him right
It's
now
a bad day
for Dragon Fist.
Yes,
So yeah, I think this is fine for right now. If we want to change it, we'll change it later on the tier list. We want to just slap all the 1% on here at some point as well.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mind just throwing these because these are all the quote unquote like relevant units that you would see.
I see some relevance in some of these.
Relevant, the LFs, and then the 1% are pretty relevant here. Movies number 1, I would say so. I would say movies is either movies or that's variants of PO.
You know what I want to see? Full Power Frieza. What's your take?
Full Power Frieza?
Yeah. I think he's tier 1. I don't think he's
tier 1?
I don't think he's S2.
That is rough. You know how many units we're gonna put in S and S plus here?
I know. I think he's high tier.
I feel like S. I feel like I could respect S.
Okay. So where's our middle?
Because
let's hear it.
LOE has gained a lot of value with this cooler as well, and the full color wheel teams do. You know what I mean? Like they're just better. Just to have an option there. He might not be the best himself, but his innate kit damage is very lackluster. Obviously, right? That is his main issue. Nullifying endurance for existing is very powerful. Anti Saiyans. Saiyans are the meta, other than cooler, right? I think having full color wheel LOE, you could even argue he'd be the back at S plus, but we haven't seen S plus yet, so I can't really say that. I'd say S minimum.
I only agree if I can force agree, is because there's a lot of purple and he's yellow, but like that. I still think.
There should be so many purples right now.
Stretch. Like
I think he's core on LOE. I think he's core on LOE.
I don't think so at all.
I think full color wheel is the best. I don't actually have a full color wheel LOE. That's funny as hell.
You just proved my point.
Yeah.
He's not even on your team. I mean,
Is there ever a case where you bring this Frieza in though? If you see double purples or
I don't ever
and if it's a solid purple, I'd say it's an option though. Even if you don't, like as the option.
He's good enough to be an option, man. I can't agree with this. I think
Rosie thinks it's S plus.
I think we just come third. We're not gonna.
We have to find a middle ground. We have.
But you said he could be minimum S plus, right?
No, you said tier 1, right?
High tier 1. You said he could be minimum S plus. You said minimum S plus.
At the end of S plus.
Bro, that's a lot higher than tier 1. I mean, I don't think we can agree on this guy.
Can we?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't put him in S at all
Nope.
for teams.
Nope. LOE is not even that great. They didn't get much of a buff. Cooler is not a buff to LOE.
We 100% have to get through all these units, and we have to agree on.
Is it our stop? I guess.
No, we have to. We're gonna put him back. We're gonna put him back. We'll get back to him. We'll redebate. We have to agree on it because this is the official, bro. This is our takes right here.
I guess we'll agree more later on.
Yeah.
Spill out. Trunks, you're on him. You're hovering.
All right. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Right.
I'd put him in S plus. It will be somewhere in the middle of S plus, I think. But I do think he's S plus than nothing else. Yes. Personal bias out because Super Saiyan, fucking Super Saiyans. I get that, but you could still pair him alongside Future. Future being one of the best teams. Him and androids. Androids should be right here as well.
Who would you use, Trunks or Super Saiyan Blue Green? If you got Future.
On Future?
Yep.
I mean, as Super Saiyans has lost value now. I mean, Future doesn't really. Vegeta doesn't buff the team. That's like his main asset.
But he buffs VV, who would be on the team. To kill Cooler.
We could place him. I mean, he's somewhere. I don't think Trunks is under Vegeta though. Do you?
I think he's
under like out of the. I don't know.
I think Trunks would be less than Vegeta. I think Trunks is S plus, but I don't think he's high.
So let's talk a little bit about him. Blast armor being a lot of field control, right? Neutral, blast armor type neutral on main, double ultimate, the vanish restore on both ultimates. That is a huge ability.
Pretty harsh. No cover null actually is something that Cooler doesn't have to deal with. Trunks does. Kind of thinking of who has similar situation to that? That's recent. Ultra Vegeta.
Make sure you're talking in the mic here.
Ultra Vegeta kind of has that similar issue. A little bit, where no cover null can really screw him over, especially with Cooler running around.
I mean, this is one of those things that you just play better. Like, you drop when you gotta drop.
I agree, but
it's the same. Yeah, exactly. It's the same Vegeta issue, right? Like that you want to continue long combos with him. Sometimes if the opponent's making the wrong plays, he can't even switch, so you could just click cards. And I've had those scenarios many times. I think the Vanish Restore is one of his biggest things. That like you can make insane plays by getting your Vanish back. Like that's why popping your early ult on the green card is not like the biggest deal in the world.
I'm gonna be real. Trunks, I've never seen him not double Zenkai buff and double.
I don't ever Zenkai buff him.
I've never seen without both. So
double supported. I mean, androids is like his main unit he wants to be ran with.
1 and 2, Future Gohan. Then I seen double Zenkai buff hybrids. That's what I see.
I see.
And he doesn't even impress me there.
Well, yeah, hybrids fucking sucks.
But he's double supported.
On the team, I mean, he's
I don't
pretty good. He's actually pretty good on that team. I'm not gonna lie, he does pretty good on that team.
How I see him
is it a top team?
He kills your MV. That's how I see him. I don't like him because of that.
We keep him S plus though. Okay, we keep him S plus.
I don't like him at all.
Okay.
Continuing. I think we do MV
over full power. Wait, what's over full power Frieza?
I think he wants full power Frieza over Trunks.
Over Trunks?
Yeah, he's on some shit.
What, bro? My guy.
We do MV.
All right, let's do MV.
I want your take on him. I have a higher value opinion, I think, of this guy.
I feel like, do you want to do like these like top 10ish units after like we get through the? Because I feel like it's
spoilers.
If we were to put him, I feel like he'd be at the top of S plus. I don't think he's reaching G, is he?
Am I gonna say a hot take here?
You're putting him. This is your.
That is what I'm saying.
I don't know if I'd put him over.
I'm putting Ultra Vegeta above Ultra Vegeta. Above.
This is your personal take.
I think MV snipes out 3 reds.
Honestly, I'm about to put fucking Super Vegeta on S plus, bro.
What are we doing?
I'm about to do this, bro. Like straight up.
Whoa.
Like this is what this feels like.
Relax.
Because this doesn't dictate what the top 10 is. I feel like as long as you have the top 10.
No, I can't have Vegeta that long.
Vegeto's in the top 10 still.
But he's in S plus with Trunks.
Yeah, this is just categories here, bro. Trunks high S plus. Bro, say, hey, yo, nah.
I think they're both Z. I think
Okay, fair enough.
You can agree. You can disagree. With
No.
Vegeta.
I don't disagree with Majin Vegeta. I don't know if he's over Vegito. Honestly, I like to keep the top. Usually, when I'm doing these tier lists, I keep the
All right,
tops.
so let's go down the bottoms. But to go over Majin Vegeta, just real quick, he snipes out the red units,
Close.
right? Keep forgetting. He snipes out the red units here, which I mean, every single red unit is going to get
3
one
top
shot.
10 red units right now.
Yeah, a top 5 even, and dude, that's too invaluable. Like, it's
And
the
then,
same thing as just
having the #1 unit in the game cancel out Super Saiyans, and him not being a Super Saiyan, that's probably one of his best things, is that he's not, we're not going type neutral against Cooler. He's going to be doing a shit ton of damage against any red unit.
Who does he snipe? He snipes everybody. What? Have you used them? He snipes Cooler.
Yeah.
He snipes
One blue
every
card.
Goku.
It doesn't even need to be a
Envy
main pop
can
blue
one
card.
shot Dragon Fist right now. Like, what? I've seen
We
it.
need to see this
I've
clip.
seen it.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it.
35
with Mac MV.
Yeah, no shit. Type advantage. What are you talking about? Moving on, because there's gonna be a hot button one.
No, let's close it out. I think his green card is super valuable too. AOE's green card.
I think it's good.
Nuts.
Yeah, after main.
His heal on main.
40%. Very good. Cover
He's very. I think he's one of those overlooked units and extremely underrated.
I agree.
I'm gonna have to agree. He's either here or here. Something like this. I don't know if I would put him. I don't think I'd personally put him over. The thing is just the individual, right? When you make tier lists like this, you want to have both into consideration. I'm not running USV at all right now. This guy,
I'd run
I
MV
feel like
over
he's-
USV right now. That's it. Simple as that. That's how I view it. USV gets your team killed, doesn't he?
You're right. Let's
He
put him.
does.
Let's do that. I agree.
Oh
Fuck
my
it, dude. You
God.
just made me
We're
agree with the
doing
take.
this.
Let's do it.
Oh, he one-shot 2-star on Souls. Bro, I did a 14-star. I have it on video. But nonetheless, continuing.
I agree with this. I will. We've come to.
It's hot.
It's hot, but
People won't see it.
this isn't an official
but I
thing.
see
Like, are we doing this? This MV over USV. Are we the first ones?
I mean, it's hot. People have said it, but
What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this take right now? He's one-shotting a 2-star on soul boosted Dragon Fist, maybe.
Tapion. It's alright. It's alright.
Bro,
What
MV
teams?
when 3-carded by Dragon Fist. I mean, transformed.
MV gets 3-card by Dragon Fist. You ain't soul boosting. I don't know what's going on there. Wait,
Does
is he back
MV
up
have
moving
super?
you?
He is moving
Yeah,
mains.
yeah,
I mean,
there it
he
is.
means Dragon Fist. To
I
be
see
fair,
the bias. Alright.
MV. I don't know. I've lost a bit for Dragon Fist. He was already like lower on the top 10 my initial list like a week ago. He was 7. I think I put him at 7. And this his defenses are done.
3-star
He's
Dragon
paper.
Fist.
He's wet.
No, 3-star
He's
Cooler.
wet paper.
3-star Cooler. Almost 100 zeroed a Dragon Fist. 14 stars. Peak Eclipse. How is Dragon Fist doing anything? And 3 cards back, he didn't kill that same 3-star Cooler. No
All right. So is the next one we're doing Dragon Fist?
I think we do Puddle. We doing the hot ones early? You don't
No.
wanna-
Let's. You're right. Because we're talking a lot about Dragon Fist. I was like, maybe we want to slap him on there, but
It's too hot right now.
it's too hot.
A Puddle? Value?
Puddle.
Thought?
Puddle. Let me think about it.
I don't know. Actually,
I think I just slap him as
I'm
easy
gonna
as.
say 0.
Nah, I don't.
I think he.
I
just
think
does
his.
nothing.
I think his.
He's a
He
worse
doesn't
Tapion.
do. He doesn't do
I
nothing.
think he's a worse Tapion.
He's just very fucking old. He's just old. I think his.
Worse.
Tapion just being on the better team and existing buffs. This guy can give more buffs than Tapion can. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
but he dies so.
he always dies so quick. That's why he's the
Bro,
puddle.
I
That's
think
why
Cooler
he's
probably one-shots him. Like in reality.
He
Cooler
should be in the
probably
back of
one-shots
S. I don't think he's. I think tier 1 is when you start to become ass. I don't know if he's.
him. He is
ass. He's ass, but he's not
ass.
ass. He's ass, but he's not ass.
Nah, he's tier 1. brother.
He's-
I think you're gassing him a little bit.
Nah, bro. Tier 1 is like the Gogeta Blues, bro. Like tier 1 is like.
I'd bring Gogeta
God.
over Puddle.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I would.
I
Fuck
personally
that.
not.
He does more.
The
to PO.
support is just too good, bro. The support. So yes, he's gonna fucking
But
die,
he's
but he's gonna
dying
be.
one card with supporting. What is that?
We'll see it. Could you agree?
I can
At
agree.
all,
He's
S.
bullshit bottom S.
Okay,
Bullshit bottom
we'll
S.
keep him at S now. Futuron in the middle of S
Because
or
of-
back hybrids. What am
What's
I doing?
hybrids doing?
Puddle 1, tier 1, tier 2. It's just wrong. Clowny, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Puddle Han is not tier 1, tier 2. He's fucking old as shit. But the amount of that, the fact that he's still here says a lot about this unit. The fact that we can talk about it and argue if he still has value. Future's one of the best teams in the game. He's gonna be carried by his team. Him, Android,
He's just
Strunks.
useless, though.
It's just the
Because
fact that he's the
droids are
Super
doing what he
Saiyan.
does.
It's just Super
It's
Saiyans.
not
That's
even
like,
that. The droids do what he wants.
I mean,
They
support,
want- they
correct,
support.
but more support.
But that's all he does.
I'm damn.
I can't see anything above tier 1, man. I can't. I think he's bottom tier 1. Like
these are all we have to come to a medium. But I don't think he's tier 1.
Obviously wrap up with like
I don't think a cleaner. Yeah, 100%
thing. But right now,
I do not think he's tier 1 at all.
I disagree.
Or I don't think he's.
We should move. We move.
We put him back.
I think we leave him there, but
so you agree that he would be?
He
could be in the back half.
Sure.
Because this just shows that he's at the front of tier S.
Exactly.
But he's not.
But he can bullshit make it. Maybe.
I agree. He's tier 1. Cooler legit ended his life. I don't know. I think he still has value.
Speaking of Puddle, thoughts on Sword of Hope?
Thoughts on Sword of Hope? I mean, he's dropped dramatically. Absolutely.
Above Puddle, clearly. I think he's going to be about mid-S. And that's
fair enough.
Where I'd gas him at.
So obviously he still fits on one of the best teams in the game. A lot of Super Saiyans just lost insane amount of value. Well, that's like the biggest thing because of Cooler, right? If we're talking about like,
well, you can run him.
If you run him, he's gonna be on. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're not running into Cooler every single game though. I mean, right before Cooler dropped, you can argue he was top 15 in the game, and I wouldn't even say that anymore. So the fact, Cooler's just ruining a lot of units. This Trunks here, the fucking Goat, all these Super Saiyans are just cooked. But individually, right? Individually, he does still go type neutral. His ultimate nukes, he has endurance. Endurance is still very valuable. Sword,
he's gonna be on the lower end of S. It's gonna be rough when I see him down there. I do not like Sword of Hope at all.
It's just tough right now.
He's gonna die before anything happens, and he's gonna kill your team.
At least, Cooler doesn't one combo because of his gauge. I mean, he could. It depends how much damage he's doing. If he strikes into ults,
yeah, main pop, you're killing him in 2 cards, 3 cards. Like, it's not hard to do. It really isn't. That's like an 8-star Cooler.
So far, this is pretty.
I think it's wild, one thing, but
okay.
I think we're solid.
All right, so we're gonna do like Beerus easy.
All right,
he's fucking ass.
T2,
all right,
sweet.
He's just ass. There's no reason to explain him. He was a good bench a little while ago when green yellow was prominent. He was a good bench. I was rating units based on bench too. Like I would put him in tier 1 because he was such a solid like. Made core bench, but he's green yellow dead.
That's some gas.
All right, next one, you got it.
We got a hot button unit here. G4. Where are we putting G4?
G4. Yeah. I would personally put him in S. I'd put him in S. I think I'd still put him above these guys just because they've lost a lot of value.
Really? What? No.
I mean, fusions.
What's the fusions? What colors are rising, Virgil? Purples, bro. Purples. You ain't even bringing G4 when Revcon's relevant.
So where would you put him?
Below Puddle.
Below Puddle? So you would put him in tier 1.
You saw this Zoom. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Below Puddle.
I'd put him in S, but I don't. I'm thinking about it now. Normally, I mean, if you guys see my original tier list with G4, I just individually he fucking sucks. Individually, he fucking sucks.
Terrible.
Him was being carried by his team is like the only thing that I'm thinking of right now. Fusions is still great. Fusions is still a great team. If we're talking about like
ain't run anywhere on it though. Anywhere ever. I said Green Kefla's better. I stand by that. Green Kefla's better than G4. That's it. Dog shit.
Oh, that's just a crazy take.
It's not.
Green
Kefla stacks better. She gets more damage than him. And nullifies endurance easier. And you can think.
I don't agree with the green. I don't agree with the green Kefla, but G4 I agree is fucking dog shit.
Yep.
So we put him under. Okay, I could agree with this.
I'd leave it there. Continuing on.
G4.
Your choice.
This was very passionate on this G4 one.
I wonder why.
Passionate on the G4 take.
On this.
It's funny how only some understand. Not everyone.
They'll know.
If you know, you know. Very passionate
Your
on G4.
choice now. Let me see it.
No
controversial one this time, please.
Green Kefla is not better. Just seeing if we miss any comments here. Let me just move a bunch of units in trash tier really quickly.
This doesn't matter. Tier 2 and Tier 1. Tier 1 order matters.
A little bit, yeah. So what unit should be in? Do you think Rose is in tier 2?
Rose trash. Wyoming trash.
I feel like there's an argument at the back of tier 1 over this guy. Future is one of the best teams. He's carried by his team. I'm not even thinking about he fits on the team. I'm thinking if this unit were to be run, Future's one of the best teams in the game.
Can't
He's
see.
carried by his team.
Cannot
Purple's on the rise.
And not that one.
I know, but back at tier 1. I'm thinking back at tier 1.
That man's still up there, brother. Vegeto's still there.
You're right. You're right. And that's why you bring if you're
'Cause
rocking full color wheel and you don't have cell. What's the next best
There's
option?
not enough greens to rise the purples that high. They're rising up because there's less yellows relevant.
We'll put Rose in.
But
I
there's
think
not
he's
enough
back
greens.
at tier 1.
There's only 2 greens that would be like top tier. Gogeta and Trunks.
Vegeta,
is
Trunks.
not that top tier anymore. He just fell down. That's it.
I think movies carries him.
Yeah, but he has
Yeah,
he can't carry himself. That's the problem. Evo would go tier 2. UI Omen. If you want to put some units, just throw them down there.
Where's UI Omen?
Next kid move.
UI Omen. I agree with
Evo.
this in this order too, low key.
I don't think it matters, to be honest. I wouldn't care about tier 2 order.
We got to make it legit as possible. I think this order is fine too.
Alright, I think it works. Evo is near 8.
Put him above.
Evo go above?
You wouldn't put him in the
Evo
top?
would not go above.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
3 ranks. I guess doesn't matter at all. But if you want to order it, Evo's not above.
Revival Gohan mid S. What do you say?
Bro, you're on what are you talking
I'd put him in S plus, somewhere in S plus.
I don't know how broad we're making Z, but I think he can argue Z. I don't know how broad we're making it.
I probably wouldn't put him in Z. I feel like Z should be exclusive to like the heavy hitters, and then 1 unit or 2 on Z plus. I don't even know if we're gonna put Ultra Gogeta up here. We're still trying to decide this. Like,
Mind you, Revhan at high stars, not low stars. Revhan high stars is different than a low star.
yes,
Revhan.
yes. I mean, even at high stars, he gets fucking shredded,
Yeah,
bro.
but I mean,
Let's do Revhan
he
now.
can
Let's
beat
do
some
Revhan.
ass.
Where is he?
I don't
Dude, why can't I see these units?
You're blind. Oh, he's right there.
Okay.
See?
So,
He's above Trunks.
above Trunks.
Yep.
Okay, I agree with that.
I think that's about it.
So he's on movies.
That's
He has
in my opinion.
Revival. One thing
Sports
is
as well.
he is a Super Saiyan to start off, so that his first life is pretty much dead
But
if you get caught.
He is also with Gogeta, who's already a Super Saiyan, so it's not really that much of a problem because you're already having the dilemma. Anyways, him being one doesn't really hurt you.
Okay.
And then
After transformation, he's like S plus. I think before and after, it's not even like an individual. What he offers is his transformation. So that Revival is the rush, control. His after transformation, he has an AoE green, the fucking blue nukes. If you
does
build
more to
him,
PO,
does more to PO.
and that's cooler. Like he's that guy. And then yellow's on a downfall, so purple has to go up. Right? Simple math.
I agree with this.
Good. We finally agree on something
Okay.
concrete.
And
like
given
a-
I don't even like this unit, I'm gonna try him out. I probably will try him out later. I'm trying to get more. He just gets shredded so
He
fast.
does. It's like Rebza, but
He gets shredded
Rebza
so
compared
fast.
to this guy is not even a thing. I think I have one.
Make sure you get. Let me check.
We're
Oh,
in.
this looks-
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We are good. Sweet. As long as I'm not moving the actual screen.
Wait, I picked last or you did?
I think we picked at the same time.
Okay, so you picked this.
Let's do.
Kid Buu.
Let's
I think
do.
probably be funny.
LF Broly.
It'd be funny.
This looks fucking weird, bro.
Okay.
It's fine. We'll edit this shit out. It doesn't even. It doesn't matter.
Broken right now. Tough.
It's gonna be nice squats soon.
Yeah.
Squat sesh soon.
All right, continuing.
Can you guys hear me fine? Let me know. Can
Can.
you guys hear me fine?
Yeah, we good? Will y'all say Red Bojack's still good? No.
Do Blue Bros? Do we do Blue Bros?
No.
Do you want to do Blue Bros?
Yeah,
Let's fucking
fuck
do it.
it.
Okay, let's think.
2-1.
Worse than G4?
No.
No, right?
Well, bro, they're purple, man.
I mean, I've recently valued them a bit more above Puddlehan too.
Above Puddle.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Fine. I think I'm kind of hurting G4 a little bit, but G4 is that low.
G4 is so
He is low.
bad.
He should be that low.
All
but I
he
don't
does is
agree with
ultimate.
it.
That's it. That's all he does. I mean, he has blast armor. He has a couple of niche things, but his damage is so mid. His damage is so
Bad.
mid. So like after you pop your main, you're like late game. If you get caught up with G4 at the end, there's a high probable chance that you lost.
Yeah, G4 can't do anything after. Well,
This guy at least heals. They consistently
purple goes up because the greens, and yellows fall down. I
Yeah,
guess
they can always be type neutral.
Anti-revival. There's 2 revivals in the meta:
Yep.
Frieza and Repon. I guess GV's still terrible. Don't
Let's
run
take
them.
a quick glance over
Yeah,
everything.
no.
I think this looks okay. The MV.
That's
we have to like we have to. That's crazy.
That's a thumbnail. MV. To be real, I think G4. Yeah, I can see G4 in tier 1. By the way, like if you guys want to say it, I could see it as well.
G4 in tier 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with it.
I feel like tier 1 is.
I think
we'll see at the end. We'll see
tier 1 could be.
We'll see what we put in tier 1.
All right.
So let's put a tier 1 unit in. Gogeta Blue.
Yep.
I'd put him in tier 1.
Okay.
He's just old. He's outdated. He has nice
Stacking
ways to get
slow.
buffs, but fucking he's a yellow unit and he gets 2 carded by regular reds. He doesn't need to be an anti-unit to get carded. He has nice potential, and he had a team where he was supported a shit ton, but right now yellows are on the down.
Yep.
And being 2 years old?
He's about to be.
Gotta be 2 years old. He needs a Zenkai or a Plat.
A really good Plat.
He needs it. If you're running GV or Gogeta, it's for fun. He's a fun unit. He's so fun. He's so fun. Give him a buff. BB got a buff. This next celebration.
If he gets a buff, and then you'd probably run. Imagine he gets a Plat that makes him better than US Feeder run.
No way.
But imagine. Because he's not Super Saiyan, so he wouldn't screw over your team.
Yeah.
You run Gogeta, Ultra, and LF. Ooh.
It's completely glass, dude.
True. Next one would be...
You, right?
Yeah. I want to say Mecha. Let's do Mecha. And I want your take on him, since you just used him recently. I'd put him
somewhere in S+.
Okay.
I don't know if he's above these 2 units. I'd probably put him in the back.
I want to
say
Mecha over Trunks. I want to say it, but I can see both sides.
See, the thing with Trunks is the only thing that's holding him back is the Super Saiyan. That's it.
And color.
Color
right now.
I mean, there's a shit ton of blues, too. I don't ever really think color because there's a color counter for everything, right?
Yeah, but...
This guy being everywhere.
But
to have a green on a team isn't outrageous.
But to say
teams are such a heavy factor, and that's like one of the main reasons I think Mecha's actually gained value with this cooler. He wasn't up here, in my opinion, before cooler.
Hear me out.
I think the lock-ins are crazy.
Hear me out. What is more valued? There's going to be a USG running around, but there's also going to be a Revhon, a Mecha, Jiren's, Cell. There's 4 concrete purples.
Absolutely.
And then the blues, it's really just 2 blues. So who has more value? I don't know if it's
Ultra, Gogeta.
I can agree with you, but I can also disagree with you. I would just say it makes sense to keep them there, but either or makes sense.
I'm thinking a lot of individual, too. Like, you take everything into consideration. I feel like Trunks is just the better unit, meta-wise.
I think it is something that exists, but it's not going to really do too much.
It's one lock, too.
Yeah, it makes them better.
I think I'd put him here.
I think
if you could agree with this, I would definitely put him here.
I don't like it, but I don't like Trunks, so makes sense.
You have this personal bias against poor Trunks, bro.
I do? Dude, I have stars. I don't like him at that. Like, I can't...
I feel like he's just so fun. That's like the main niche with him. He does so much shit, but he's just so fun. Dude, Josh with the 6-month member, bro. I appreciate you, dude.
Expand the W's.
You guys already know, man. Thank you, bro.
Good pick, by the way.
Is it my pick?
Yes, I picked Mecha.
Alright, so let's do Broly. You wanted to do Broly? Let's fucking do it.
Oh boy.
Let me give it an initial take. He's somewhere in S. I'm above.
I think he's high S. I think he's number 1 in S.
You think he's a...
I think he's number 1 S.
He's a Super Saiyan.
I think he's number 1. Trunks is a Super Saiyan, no?
Yeah, that is true. Very true. You're fucking spitting facts. Better than Trunks?
Yep.
I don't know.
I see it. Broly is underrated. He can ramp. He can go and go and go.
Okay, I agree. I completely agree. But better than Trunks, he must have.
You agree, Bar.
Of course, fucking Bar agrees.
I know. That's what I'm I think
I could see him at the top. There's the with Tapion, movies is the best team, right? That's like if you want to use him as another option over this Ultra Gogeta, he's there. I
think he just does too much on his ramp up. I think the reds are relevant. I think he could snipe out reds. He has a cover null as well to stop some reds from covering in.
But you can see this as well, though.
I can't.
Can you see this? Because
I think BB's relevance is too strong to make Trunks relevant anywhere. That's it. I don't think Trunks is strong.
I know, but with Trunks, right, you have to think of it as if you were going to run this unit. It doesn't matter.
The thing is, if I'm going to run him, 4 cards.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with fucking Broly, dude.
Yeah, but Broly can at least do something easier than Trunks. Trunks needs gauge. Trunks needs like himself to get his ass beat. Like he needs a lot to get his like situation going. Broly, just put damn cards. Do stupid shit. It'll work out. Okay, I see it. Agreed?
Hell nah over Trunks. I think I'm like torn in between because he's just too good. He's much better individually.
But
Like in my
what
opinion,
what's he
is
doing?
he's just so much better individually. And then the team wise, they're both on great teams,
But
and they're
what's he
both
doing?
affected by Super Saiyans. He's has endurance.
Broly's on a better team. Straight up.
Broly is on a better team.
Broly's on a
Luis
better
is on a
team.
better team.
Broly ranges up quicker, and no one's tanking anyways. Trunks ain't
So what? He's
tanking.
carried by his team. Is that what we're doing?
He's carried by his team, and that doesn't have tank hits to do damage. Trunks does. That's it.
I think Trunks still tanks better than Broly.
He does,
without his
but
gauge.
no one tanks in this meta, so it doesn't matter who
Let me
tanks
see what
better.
they're saying.
Broly trash, bro. If you guys don't have his plat, you don't agree. It's just how it is. And it is what it is.
Cope. Broly the GOAT.
Overrated.
Honestly, could you see this?
I
'Cause
can't. Nope, not at all. I cannot argue Broly's spot down. Can't.
I can
I've seen
see
too
this,
much.
so that's why we could place
Bro, you
it.
gotta fight on. Fight it, bro. If you haven't fought it, you
I
don't know.
fought his Broly.
You
I have
You
fought
haven't
his
fought
Broly.
enough. You haven't fought enough.
I think he's still.
If
I've seen him overrated and underrated.
if
He
he
does.
could tank in this meta, I'd agree. But Trunks cannot tank. There's no point to say.
The
tanking
only reason
is the
I'm
thing.
putting him here is because I could see it. I could see it happening. I'd probably go with this.
Yeah.
But because we need to agree on, I could actually see this as well. So I'm gonna put him
Kind of
here.
why I went for a puddle there on the coping. So I'll take it.
Fucking.
Take that all.
If we have to agree,
stays.
do this. This all stays, right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think with this? I think I do see the argument, so we're gonna agree on this point. Just movies, he's on the better team. They're both affected for the same exact reasoning. He just has better ramp up, better damage, and then paired alongside the best unit in the game, you can do a lot of things, right? The fucking Fate on blue card, blast armor. Trunks was great, but I feel like he just gets.
I think we got to make a change.
What's the change?
I think Puddle and G are after tier 1. I can't see it without with the unit I'm about to say. I don't think they can be equated.
Wait.
CMZ,
Did you
I think,
pick
is
the-
S tier. That's what I'm gonna say, and I think Puddle and G4 are nowhere close to CMZ.
I think.
No,
But I think even if they're not close, I don't think they deserve to be on tier
I
one.
think they just don't have any value in Sigma.
I have to think about it because I wouldn't be opposed to it. Honestly, this guy fucking sucks. And
I
I think I would put him still in the back of S tier, honestly.
well, I think
CMZ
CMZ
is,
is S, and I think he's above.
where is CMZ?
Lost him.
Why? Okay, so do we put him here?
I think
One
he
of these
is-
spots, or even
I
here?
want to say above GV. I want to say above GV. That's it. I don't want to say below GV because
Dude, I was anti GV for
actually I want to
months,
say
bro.
above GV. I want to say below GV. Oh, I think they can
I think it's
swap.
no. I think it's this is it.
I-
This is it.
I kind
This
of
is it.
agree.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. This is
G4's
it.
got to go down and follow though. I can't see them. Bro, CMZ's not even good.
I could see this.
They're not even.
I could see this. Fine. I see it.
They're not good enough. Simple.
It's just, bro,
It's
on
tough.
fucking peak hybrids, bro. I ran into one recently, and all it took was one swap, bro.
Yeah,
And then the other unit's one shot.
the
Like,
man's dead with one swap. Cooler one card
but
funnel.
back of S is, we'll have to.
We'll change it according, but I think right now it's just too far of a differential. I can't agree with it. Differential's too much. Ah man, tier ones.
I'm thinking. Okay, let's keep it here for now.
Differential, man. CMZ to Puddle is not a comparison.
Nah, Puddle S. It's just, yeah, I see the argument, but we're thinking we're thinking the best gameplay. Like this is peak list. You know what I mean? This isn't giving anybody the benefit of the doubt, right? This is the reality of the
When you get
situation.
one
If you
card,
get caught by Cooler one time, one card, one strike into ultimate, one strike into anything.
Well, strike into a strike probably can kill a Puddle. Like, legitimately speaking, a 14-star Puddle for a 14-star Cooler, that's probably a strike into a strike. He's fully dead.
Everything that he does offer is fantastic. He just happens to be yellow, and he happens to be a Super Saiyan. That is, and he happens to be 2 years old.
Well, CMZ, since we're on him,
Top tier 1? No. I don't
I
think
would
so.
say
I don't think I think he's the back ass.
he would be better off if there
I think
were
he's still
yellows,
fine.
but he's okay. He's not great. He does like I think he's bottom of S if we're gonna like go there, but
He's going to be the back end of
Yeah.
S.
but he does okay, and he's an okay color. It works out for him in the end. He's really not in a great spot though.
So everything here, we're kind of good.
Yeah, I would agree with it. I mean, tier 2 if you want to order it, but tier 2 doesn't matter at all because tier 2 is not in order.
What would you not order?
Evo is not top of tier 2 considering he's yellow and red's in meta. You know?
I mean, he's.
Can you say that?
I
can't
know
say
that. I know, but worse than these units, I
I
would
would
rather
say-
have Evo on than these guys. These guys are just fucking ass,
Honestly, I'd
bro.
rather have you on. I'll be real, just because he can stall with the gauge, and that's about
This
it.
is arguable, I think, but these three guys, the back.
I mean, again, I don't think it matters much, but yes, I agree, they're the back.
I feel like Omen does nothing. At least he
Stall,
can do
bro.
some damage. He
stalls,
does nothing, bro. He does
Omen stalls.
nothing. UI's just gone, bro.
And yellow's going down. Red's going up.
It's
Purple
true,
gotta
bro.
go up. I love that argument because it's true.
It is true. Leave Ultra Super Saiyan alone.
Yeah,
I wish he was good.
Yes,
I wish he was good. You guys, we're
Um,
7 likes away from 200 right now. If you guys are just tapping in,
this is
new
your
to the
pick, by
channel,
way.
subscribe, drop a like. My pick, I'm gonna do a 1%.
It's all on you.
Let's do Tien.
Nice. Most overrated unit in the game.
Do we put him at tier 1? Is that crazy? Or do we do back of S?
I want to.
I feel like he's somewhere around.
I think he's
here.
S. I think he's S somewhere. I can't argue that. I think he's very overrated.
I feel like he's useless.
No, I don't agree. I don't.
Need that. I haven't had any troubles
I
with Tien.
thought
I'd still put him in the back S.
TNs, and I'll say he is above Sword of Hope.
Above Sword of
Yep.
Hope?
Yep. That team.
Teams? What
listen,
teams does he?
listen,
What
listen,
teams is he
listen,
on?
Let me go. Let me go.
All right, you got it. You got it.
Got you. So you're on TN. You're on Droids. You're on Jiren. At that point, you have Rush Protection. You have Jiren, who's probably an arguable top 15 unit, and Droids, who are top 5. Have protection. It helps you out. He's not great. He does okay output. Blue, red, purple, color synergy. I think it works out.
I feel like
That's it.
his issue is
Nothing
that his
else.
fucking Z ability sucks, and
He's
it's
leader
specific-
slotted though.
Yeah,
On that team,
obviously.
he's leader.
Yeah. I like that he's not a Super Saiyan. Blue's fine. The rush thing, you just play around him or rush him, and that shit is just.
Hey, rush him. Doesn't matter.
I think
They're
he's
buffing
better
Jiren.
than I'd put
Then
him.
Jiren's
I'd
gonna
put
be
him
even
over
better.
this. I don't know if I'd put him over these two. Like movies,
I'll agree for the
carrying
sake of,
GV, and Trunks is. I cannot.
Listen,
this
I'll agree-
I can agree with this.
I'll
I
agree
can
for the sake of you don't run through
Agree.
enough to see enough
TN.
TNs, but I think he's above Sword of Hope. I think he even need to be argued above Hope. That's just me.
But you could agree with this.
I can't agree with
All
this.
right.
There's
As
not
long as you could agree with it,
Yeah.
we're in a middle point
not
there.
confidently, but you know.
Yeah. This is the agreed upon tier list. We have to say yes. As long as we
Yes,
say yes,
yes.
this is okay.
This can't be here.
Because we didn't put anything anywhere that neither of us said yes to.
Yeah, that's true. Your turn. But my turn.
Is it your turn?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is your turn.
'Cause
Yep,
you
yep,
want
yep.
a controversial man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do a boring character, sadly for us here. I will say LF Piccolo. And I say LF Piccolo
Is
is
in the mud.
tier 1.
Tier 1.
I think he could argue bottom S, sure, I guess. But
I think
he's
you
tier
could
one.
argue bottom S.
yellow.
He's not even
That's why I don't
affected
think
by.
he's
I feel like.
He's yellow. That's why I don't think he's.
Can we put him at the top? I feel like he's S. The back S.
Maybe. I wouldn't argue.
I feel like he's core on region. They don't have another yellow. I'm big on.
core on regen doesn't
I'm
mean much.
big. Yeah, you're right. I'm big on full color wheel teams.
I'm
So
I really don't.
The
I'd
fact
rather
that
have
you-
mono
you-
red as a top 3 team. I call it that, and it's like clearly that's not. I think
tier
top
1
tier
tops.
I think top tier 1.
Could you
he's
see
yellow.
this? Could you see this?
I can see it. I agree.
I'd put him here.
I agree. I can see it.
I don't think he's top tier 1 from what I've.
I haven't seen
Seen him
anything,
do?
so I can't really argue.
Piccolo tier 1.
Everyone's
God
saying tier
damn.
1. They're
All right.
on you.
Okay.
They were on me earlier. They're on you.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair
your
enough.
pick.
I think you could argue that he's
Look at these
back
yellows.
ass, but it's not even like the biggest deal from back of
Look at these yellows, bro. They fucking
Yeah.
leaking.
When was the last time y'all seen a Piccolo?
Never.
I mean,
Literally.
the
never.
BR50s, like he's probably there around there.
Tyron is a fat boo more than LF Piccolo.
I mean, before Red Cooler, I feel like anyone that's running regions running this guy.
I didn't even see him.
I did.
I never.
Anyone that's running regions running this guy.
We're both nice. I don't know what the fuck.
You'd
Your
put
pick.
Piccolo over these guys though?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Let's put. I feel like he's like right here.
Ooh.
Like
Wait,
he's
where
like
do we go?
Like he could be argued over here. I feel like he's gained so much more value. He's just so fucking good. And he's core like
These are high stars.
yeah.
So I will say, first form's a lot better than Mecha at high stars. So I agree. Above Mecha. I agree.
Above Mecha.
I can even
I don't
not.
I can
argue
see
Trunks,
this
though. I can't argue
right
Trunks.
now. Yeah, I can't either.
No shot.
I,
think
agree.
First one,
But
does what
everything
his job is.
he does is that he can be put on any game and have general support, right? General support, he holds a blue
card.
card, his green card
Green
is
card's
nuts.
Ultimate's nuts still.
the
It
fact that
does a
you
lot.
if you get caught in a green card, you're just
Because you could
You're
get more
caught.
subcounts as well. So you're just fighting. that
literally.
way.
And then Cooler's back in, and any unit's probably dead.
Forever support. Like, not even swap out support, just forever support.
The fact that he's paired alongside the best unit in the game.
Yeah. He does a lot.
He does a lot. Yeah. I think that's his main value, though. His support, blue card, green card, and...
You're not going for the hot thing.
His ultimate's a nuke, too, right? Ultimate hits like a fucking truck.
Counts does more. He also has cancel buff effects, which is very important for some units to deal with. On top of Controversional on main, which is, again, very important to stall. Continuing, though.
Over Mecha, right?
Yeah.
So this is
easily a high stars. But equal...
I don't know how we're going to screenshot this, but we'll find a way.
Yeah, true.
I'll probably screenshot it from the actual stream.
True. I guess I'll do a hot one here.
Do it.
Dragon Fist, let's go.
Oh, you ready for it? You're ready for? Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
What are we doing?
I'm excited. Wait, hold up. Let me think before you say anything.
I want to think too because I don't know. Hold on, let me. Since I put them out there, let me say a place.
Because we didn't even do like droids yet, so
I'm gonna say Dragon Fist is top of S. Top of S. Top of S.
That is definitely hot. I feel like you put him in the
high.
I feel like hot.
Oh.
I feel like he could be in the back of S plus. Like he's still carried by movies. Movies are the best. You know what I mean? Like there's still so many.
Do I got to get the clip again?
No, you don't. Trust me, I'm not an advocate for Dragon Fist, but I can see the value in Dragon Fist. Full color wheel teams. Could you see him in S plus?
No.
At all?
No, I can't.
You're so stern. What? Bro, he.
Brother,
his defenses. His defenses
are
no. He does.
He retains 0 buildup. That's the big problem. People don't really actually realize that he has no buildup.
He can't tank it all. Yeah, I know.
He has.
I know. I'm not a Dragon Fist advocate. I'm not here to advocate Dragon Fist. I can just respect a unit that is sort of relevant.
Nope.
Backed by his team, full color wheel team. I think he has value because of movies.
I'm not going to agree with this. I think he's top of S. That's it.
I
I cannot agree with you.
Okay, we're gonna put it back. We're
gonna put him so.
No. But I don't agree with this.
We'll argue it when we get further, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I think he has.
We have to say yes, bro. You have to say yes. If you're stern on it, we have to go back.
All right.
We'll go back.
Your turn.
We will say yes.
You want to do an easy one or no?
Let's do a difficult one, Bardock. Because he's not like bad or good. So like, I feel like he's somewhere in S, lost in translation here. I feel like he's like right around here. Like I'd put him probably right here. Like I've recently.
I think specifically, your gas is sort of at a lot of it actually.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm just not used to. I'm just not used to him being bad. He was so good a week ago.
He's getting one.
I know, bro. I know.
Bardock still did one combo, but at least he has.
And by the way, are we? Okay, I have a different take. I have a different take here.
Okay.
Would you even consider putting this, making this a thing? You wouldn't. I remember when I was destroying like their ass, bro.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
But the fact that we're already making him like,
I agree with that.
Okay, let's put this.
And I think Bardock's above both.
Okay, there we go.
Above both.
Above both.
Both.
Okay. Okay. Let me think about it.
You know I don't like GV. Cooler. He might get killed by Cooler. I can agree.
Best if you throw him, slap him on movies, right? As the purple option. It's like, I'm sorry, I think this, but it's not like that big of a difference, right? I feel like it's just carried by team.
GV on movies.
But if he was. But correct. But if you were.
What do you mean? But what's the reason?
They exist. That's the reason.
Yeah, but
you have to place him somewhere. He has the best team in the game now.
I can see it. I won't agree, but I can see it.
I think individually, I love Bardock. I'm a Bardock advocate.
I'll say for the list's sake, all right, but I don't agree. If that makes any sense.
But it's a yes. Is it a yes?
It's an all right. That's all we're saying.
Jeez, no, we need to get a yes, bro. It's not like the big. It's not like the biggest.
It is a gap. I think that's a big gap.
What do you guys think? GV over Bardock? What do y'all think?
Cooler is breathing. Yeah, there's a lot of purple.
Everyone on the stream that taps in on a regular basis or tapped in within the recent months will know. Can back me up when I say how much have I hated this unit. I've even put him, I think, in tier 1 before with how much he was fucking ass, bro.
4 purples running around. 4 above Bardock right now on this list because Cell's going to be above both these.
Maybe he swaps.
There's going to be
4. He swaps color.
He swaps, and then what's happening in GV? Who's killing him?
Everyone's killing GV.
Everyone's killing GV, yes!
I know, but it doesn't change the fact that he's carried by his team.
Bardock has a lock-in that can help your team get a rush off or get a snipe off.
GV makes 1v3s at the end. If he's last man standing, if you build him properly,
bro, I ain't
just
using
the constant
GV
heals.
1v3 and I ain't doing that. Bardock's not either, but like GV ain't doing that.
I don't know, bro. I can see. I can honestly see it both ways. The only reason I'd put him here is this team reasoning. That's like the main thing is the team reasoning.
Yeah, but you're not gonna run him. What's the team reasoning? What's the argument?
Is to put him somewhere on
like
the list.
Broly.
Yeah, I understand that point of it. Like you would never normally see G4 or you would normally see.
You wouldn't see any of them.
Correct, but if you had to place him, that's like the whole thing because of his team, because of the team.
You can put Bardock on. You don't have to put him anywhere.
Bardock tier 2, Jesus, bro. Dragon Fist is not below Mecha Freeze. I'm sorry. Where did we put Dragon? We didn't add him onto the tier list yet.
I had him as a bottom of top of S.
We didn't add him to the tier list.
No, top of S. But we didn't agree.
There's got to be middle ground, so that's why we go back.
We not changing Bardock, or are we leaving him there? It's up to you.
I'm thinking, because I can see it both ways completely. I honestly think Bardock's better right now, so I'm gonna put him up. Let's fucking do it.
My turn, I believe here.
Do you want to talk about why he's better?
He's yellow, so purple's just innately.
He fits on the OP team with Yajirobe and Baseball Yamcha.
He can honestly fit on movies. If you want to run Tapion, you can throw him on movies. He has
the problem is his thing is that one unique. The part of his unique ability is just conditional to him having a dead ally.
I'm not going to consider that. I'm not considering that in his placement.
I think the fact that he has a plat too, like that, has given him some decent value, a whole new ability.
I'm considering this. Bardock can lock, and that can help your team. And if you don't lose him first time, okay, you'll have a few locks. It'll be great. And then GV, they get caught once, they're dead. Bardock, for most units besides
people are saying you need to put Bardock in S. Would you do this? Because I personally above.
No, fuck that.
I think it's just his team though. His team, right?
Broly has better supports than Bardock could even run because you're not running Bardock and Tapion, right?
Yeah.
You're not running double.
Yeah.
You can run blue yellow. You can run blue yellow green, color synergy, color cover.
Bardock is above, or Broly is above Bardock solely because of the team.
Yep.
Solely because of the team.
Yep.
Individually, Bardock is better than Broly. For anyone that is wondering, you have to take all three things. These important three things for anybody that doesn't know about a tier list, right? I see a lot of people saying, this unit's better than this one, though. But this is this. You have to think of teams. You have to think of individuality and color.
Yep.
Teams, individuality, and there was one more thing, though. Or is it that?
I would say that's it.
Yeah. Teams, individuality, and color.
Team is the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Individual is... It matters. Like, Ultra Vegeto's high because he's individually godlike.
Yeah.
But he's not team-wise godlike.
There's one thing I'm forgetting there.
And then, obviously, color.
How's defense? I think individually he's up here just right now, carried by his team. That's like the whole reason I was going to even put...
Isn't Broly tanky?
No.
Isn't Plat
tankier? He doesn't even feel different. But
I mean, Broly's tankier, I think.
He is tankier. The Plat makes him tankier.
And he heals better than Bardock.
But the whole reason I was even thinking about putting GV here is because of how good Movies was, right? If Cooler didn't come out, GV'd be like...
GV would...
They'd fall back quite a ton. I don't know how much back, but I'd feel like in the middle of S, yeah. So this is... I agree with this.
I never knew Bardock was so controversial. Continuing, I think it's my turn here. Oh, I like the breaking. Yeah, he picked Bardock. I didn't think he'd be a hot one.
Hot topic. I feel like he's not good, but he's not bad. You know, like, he's just in that weird in-between that you don't really want to run him, but if you do run him, you're not in, like, the worst scenario. Like, he could ramp up, does have his endurance still. He heals on his green card. Like you said, he locks. He gets his Vanish back on green cards. He destroys enemy cards with his green card.
I gotta take Kid Buu. Where do you place him?
Kid Buu. I mean, he fits on Blast, Powerful. I mean, I don't really see Regen as being like... He's going to be somewhere in S.
He's going to be better, right?
He's going to be somewhere in S.
Absolutely. He's top of S right now. If not, right below Broly. I don't think he's
somewhere
below,
in S.
I don't think he's below...
I don't know about top of S.
Bardock. I don't think he's below Bardock at all. I think he's way too good solo, even if everything else
I can agree with this. I agree with this.
I thought it'd be hot.
No, I just think Broly's just better. Obviously, he's on the better team, so... Yeah. Would you still place it, thinking about how Broly's on the best team in the game? Would you put Broly under?
Broly individually is
worse. Do you see Kid Buu at all?
Broly's worse.
I don't see Kid Buu at all.
No, you're right. Because Rebzo's just existent. But...
How about like right now? I don't even see Kid Buu at all. Do you see Regen at all?
I don't see fucking Sword of Hope. I don't see...
I see Sword of Hope at all still. People are still...
Mecha. And look where he is. And that's
This is our take. This is our personal, you know what I mean? Like,
you're going to run into these units more often than not. You know, we're playing the game so often, right? I would say Kid Buu is
I can't expose this.
going to be... oh, yeah.
Yeah. God damn it.
Kid Buu is going to be...
Don't see it.
Yeah. He's above Bardock. That's just me. I think
above Bardock. I think maybe there's an argument to be made individually. I just think team-wise right now,
he's just better off color-wise, especially.
He takes type neutral defense, or he takes type neutral.
That's a little gas.
But he does. But he does. That's real. That's not gas. He takes when he has a dead ally. He takes type neutral damage.
What do you mean?
Like
Bardock.
Yes, Bardock.
Yeah, but
so it doesn't matter that he's yellow.
But Bardock, I had a Bardock. I thought that man got 3 cards.
Okay, let's see what the chat says.
I'm just saying.
So who's plat? Who do you guys think is better? Just say it in the chat. Buu or Bardock in a better spot right now, team wise. I even think team wise he's just better off. Only teams you can fit him on are PO region, and on PO, we're not even seeing him on.
If you want, but like again, it's just a sub option. He's a sub option. I agree with that. I think they can argue either, but Kid Buu I think is better. They can argue either though.
The Godock.
Yes, spitting.
Could you see this? Because this is what I think.
I think it could work. I think Kid Buu just has more value because he's blue though. So that's just me.
I'm just saying.
It's literally split.
It's
literally split. So
it's not like the biggest deal. Yeah.
I
personally think Bardock is just you want to run Kid Buu mainly on region. Like that's the team he's meant to be on.
That's equip as well.
The pure blast item. PO doesn't have a fucking pure item, unfortunately.
No.
Bardock just because people like him more. When was the last time you fought a Kid Buu?
I use Kid Buu quite often, actually.
I don't personally, but I know what he's capable of.
He can do well.
He has a lot of burst damage. He has the vanish on his green cards. They restore vanish on green cards. That's like
and vanish has recovery, so he gets it without it.
But he's squishy. He's
sure.
very
and
squishy.
no cut pen anymore. That's very bad. Your turn,
Oops.
by the way.
Don't know why. The next unit we want to get rid of some more pesky units. Put this somewhere in tier 1.
Where is my man's here? Is he
above G4? Is he above G4?
That's sad if it is true.
I feel like this would be a difficult one if we're really trying to put him in a legitimate spot. He's not horrible. He's obviously aged, and you would like to see this in a game being over a year old as Zenkai, right? I think he's right here.
I can see argued above G4. I can see it.
G4
I don't know if I agree
that
with
bad.
it. I don't know if I agree with it. I don't know.
Top of tier 1.
He's not. No,
I mean,
his team is dead right now.
Hybrids right now is strike oriented,
and it's dead. On top of
that, if it's gonna blast, that'll be. I do agree. On nerf, his damage does speak for himself, but no utility. No utility. Is anyone scared of facing an FSK anymore? He's on the same tier as Gogeta Blue, so I know this is not gonna matter too much where we place him here. But if we want to be like specific, I think he's right here.
This is fine. I could argue over G4, or I could argue below him. I don't see a big difference because they're just both ass.
I'd put him above Future Gohan. Not gonna lie.
I can see him even top of tier 1. But again, tier 1's so small, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
like, I can't see.
But we have to. This is the spot.
The thing is, I can see him here or
G4 under the Chad Piccolo. Yes. And I think Fusion is an easily better spot than Regen. It's just individually G4 is fucking ass.
He's dog shit. Sorry. That was your pick. I got you now.
Would you agree with this though? You would put him right here.
Yeah, I think I could argue him higher, but
over Gogeta Blue as well, right?
Yeah.
Easily.
Yellow's got to go down. Let's just do simple. The droids.
The droids
are number 3.
Okay,
meaning,
we agree.
Yeah.
This is not even like a crazy take. I feel like you can argue this if you really, really wanted to, like individually.
I think,
but because movies, best team in the game, we're gonna put the best units together. I feel like I would still put Ultra Gogeta over.
Look at the units around the droids right there. Given 18 exists.
The thing that they, yeah, exactly.
That's a problem, but if you snipe out 17, you're not.
I don't think it's incorrect. If anyone does believe this, or even like still top of the game, it isn't incorrect. This is our take. I think we've already had like the top 3-4 units we are agreed on.
Well, do we? Oh shit, my bad.
You're chilling.
Do we
you are chilling.
fully agree?
I agree with this. I agree with
Ultra top 5?
I think we agree top 4.
Oh, okay.
You put MUI.
Well, I mean, with this list, do we agree? The top 4?
Oh, yeah, I do agree with it. I mean,
MV,
we're going to have to think about it a bit more. I would still put it. I could agree with it. It's solely because cooler. That's the only reason. And you saw me, I would have put him on. He's being effective, bro.
No, that was spooky. Wait, your turn, by the way. You go.
But I don't think I would put anything behind this. That's the issue. You know what I mean? I don't know of anyone behind this. So that's like, if we were going to put him here, this would be the cutoff for Z. But
I agree.
So droids, self-explanatory. They can switch their typing. Their green cards, extend combos, fucking drop combos, explode their damage.
Dragon Ball disruption.
Rising rush control.
Yeah, everything.
They literally do everything in the game. So
Your pick.
One of the best units in the game. Easy. Like I said, it's not incorrect to put them anywhere else. I just think that because Ultra Gogeta is better. I mean, that's the thing too. Droids can be paired up with Cooler on PO, and I feel like it's still a fair game. But Piers, I'm just thinking about the movies team overall is still better than anything complete that you can put androids in, like anything else you could run in the game right now. So, did you just pick?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do Tapion. I feel like he's so overrated.
Okay,
I feel like he's one of
first then, since
all right.
Unless you got it.
Let me think first.
Right. I already know where I'm putting him.
I think he's like here or here.
I disagree completely.
Where do you put him?
Below Bardock.
Below Bardock?
Yep.
Movies is king.
Yep, he's not core movies.
That's arguable.
Core movies is blue, red,
full
purple,
color.
brother.
Full color.
I can't see it.
Okay, let's put him back. Let's put him back.
Really?
Let's put him back.
Oh, you can't even argue.
No. Where the fuck did he go?
He's right there.
Okay, so I personally.
No, he can't.
He can't tank. I mean, he just lost the boost, and I've seen it enough, right?
In fact, that's not
Cooler,
core.
Dragon Fist is one of the best teams in the game. Has not core.
It's not core movies, brother.
I do
Tapion
think there's
is
an
not a core
argument
team.
to be made here, though. I don't think this is incorrect. What Fact is saying.
You're running yellow. Tell me one reason.
Why you're running support? That's the reason.
Okay.
Support and Rush Father.
Does Cooler need support? Cooler
No, he doesn't need support.
Cooler
But
support.
he doesn't. But if you're running Dragon Fist, you need it.
Dragon Fist. Why would you run Dragon Fist?
I think movies. I full color will. I still am an advocate for full color will.
Rampon supports. Cooler supports. What else do you need?
We got to find a middle ground. I don't think he's that low, but I don't think he's high enough to be above these guys. So I could see right where the fuck did he go? He's right here. I could see
barely above
right.
I can see.
I could see right here, around here.
I don't think he makes S plus, though. I think he makes top of S. Maybe S plus if you want to be nice.
If you want to be nice, let's put him in the back of S plus. I could definitely.
Since we have to agree, I'll say it. But
I think this is fine, and he's carried by his team, but he's there to glue the team at some points. But as soon as you run into a Cooler, he's dead. And it goes with, I do get that, but he's also paired alongside him. So that's the reasoning why he's higher up. Before, maybe a week ago, I'd put him even higher. This boost, without his boost, his damage, he's just taking so much damage that I have to put him a little bit lower than where I initially put him.
Right now, after using him, he is a pivot. That's all he does. He pivots. That's it.
He's fodder. That's it.
He's a Bottle / Whis with a little bit more tanking. That's all I see him right now. And I don't think that's good.
Yo, CR7, what's up, bro? But you agree with this, right?
Yes. Since
okay,
I gotta say yes.
All right, cool.
At some point.
I mean, you said above Broly, right? So
yeah, and that's me being kind to him.
Okay.
Buhan. Slap him up. You pick. I think you're gonna underrate him. I'm gonna overrate him. So let's.
I'm gonna put him in the middle of S. I think he's fine. Ooh. I just think he's above him. I don't know if he's above. I would put him here.
Oh, that's not middle of S to me.
I know, but I don't know if I'd put him over this. Like, it's still, let's take teams and let's take, individually. I think, Trunks is in a shit spot. I don't think I'd put him over the fucking Trunks.
Work-hearted, a 14-star Ultra Vegeta as a 7-star.
So where would you put him? You'd put him over Trunks.
I'd put him over Kid Buu.
Shit. Over Kid Buu?
Yep.
Tell Goats that I shoot 2 Rising Rush in the morning GGs.
What? I think above Kid Buu. That's it. I think he does too much on neutral. His stats are shit. He can't tank. I agree. But he can snipe the shit out of units.
He's going on the type neutral 2 times. I haven't seen enough of this like fantastic gameplay from him, but I could agree that he's somewhere right here, like in the middle of S. I could see this. I don't know above Kid Buu. I don't see it.
His color makes it there. And
maybe this. I could agree with this.
All right.
I could definitely agree with this. Like I'm just agreeing
Now
more and more and more. I'm agreeing more and more and more. I have agreed with this take with just sort of hope, just kind of losing. You know, he's does his job on a lot of his teams. It's solely what is the reasoning, right? That he's lost value.
Saying
Cooler. Yeah. Cooler is the bro. We literally before Cooler dropped, this dude was like over here. No, Tien's fucking trash,
bro. You never fucking trash.
He's fucking trash. His whole ability, his niche thing, is behind the Rising Rush, and I'll play that every single time. I've never had a Tien. I don't think I've lost to a Tien yet.
You never played one.
I did. I played a couple of times.
Come on.
I don't think he's better than
he's
just individually. He's too good.
I don't see any
better than
Trunks
Tien.
Dies in 5 cards.
But you still see Trunks way more than you see Tien.
I don't see any. So I see them equal, which is 0. That's it.
I see Trunks.
I guess I can say okay, but I do not.
Okay, but this is like not the craziest thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you can support it, put it.
No, I can't support it.
All right, I guess it is crazy.
I cannot support it. I'm sorry.
Your pick.
Why is Kid Buu not S plus? He doesn't have the team for it.
Kid Buu be lacking. He's a secondary option, bro. Revival Freeze is better. That's it. Simple. Revival mechanic doesn't matter.
Speaking of Revival Freeze, let's do him.
All right.
Let's just put it.
You want to go or me?
I'd put him here. The back S plus.
Higher.
I'd put him right here or here. I'd like right here.
I put him. You could interchange Revival or LF first form. I think they're interchangeable.
I don't. I think this guy's needed. You don't really need this.
I think he's very.
He's his yes, exactly. So his first life is just it doesn't even matter. He's just dead.
I can see this.
He's just dead. He does have value. Obviously, he offers the support after he's transformed. He destroys Dragon Balls. He does pretty good damage. He fits on the best on a core LOE, right, which could be considered right now one of the better teams in the game. It's cooler on that team. I think blue, purple, red, great synergy.
Yep.
I don't think he's better than first form.
I agree.
I think this guy's fucking squishy as hell.
I think they could be interchanged, but no big deal. I would put him here easily. No problem with that. Can't tank? I agree he can't tank. That's his dilemma, that he can't tank in first form. He dies to Cooler in like 6 to 7 strikes. Straight up. That's easy. But he at least does have Revival Mechanic, Dragon Ball Destruction.
Make sure you're close to the mic. We want to make sure you're getting these takes.
Sub-count manipulation. He has a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
Revival, like, he has a lot. I don't think he's too bad.
Oh, who are you just talking about?
Revival.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he has enough.
I think he has enough. Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
This is fine. Cool.
Who picked that? You did, right?
Who? For what?
Did I pick Revival or you?
I think I did. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You go next.
I guess a hot one here, huh? VB. Where we going? Where we going, VB? Downtown. Let's see it. I got my take.
This one's gonna be one where we're both like,
people are gonna be pissed
because you have such a stern take. We might have to come back to. I feel like he's somewhere in S plus easily, right? I feel like he's somewhere definitely above Broly.
I agree he's above Broly. I agree.
But you're not gonna put him in S.
I'm not putting him in S.
Okay, cool.
I will say VB is
like right here. I think. I'm thinking about it now. And you're just not seeing him because Fusions is also like I'd put him like right here, like right here.
He's with Ultra Vegito. He's dying. If he's not with Ultra Vegito, then he's shit. So what do you do?
Is he better than Tapion?
Yes.
So I could see this.
I could see him above Mecha. No further.
Could you still see Mecha above?
I could argue either. I can't see higher.
Just
higher than Mecha.
Teaming, you're going to see this guy less now. As cooler as out, he needs Vegeta
so much. He needs debuffs, bro.
DB is not better than anyone in S plus. I think
Tapion is the pivot. That's all he is.
Individually, like it's more going off individual for this take.
And color.
And I think and color. Individual and color is just he's lacking in that regard. I know he's a glue to the movies team, and he's up here because of how movies is good. He doesn't even need to be on movies if you put him on leader slot, right? I just think individually he's better than Tapion. So that's the whole the reasoning for me. I'm just thinking he's one blue unit that
can stop the reds.
Stop Cooler specifically, right? And he doesn't need to be on. You know, he does perform a lot better. But you throw him on leader slot, you throw him on future. doesn't need to be paired along Super Saiyans to exist, right? He could be on so many different teams. Put him on Saiyans on leader slot, and he'll be fine.
Fine is a strong statement. I think he is doable, and I think.
But I think he's right.
High, but it shows every unit is so lower than him because he does.
I personally think he's just lost value ever since.
He needs Vegito.
Yeah.
For the debuffs.
Ever since
without
Cooler,
debuffs, he's not doing it. Simple. I thought I put him lower over here, but now he can't be.
I don't think he's worse than Tapion.
I don't think so.
So you put him like right here. Do you think?
So.
Would you say this or no? Because I personally would just keep him right here.
I can see it, but I don't really say it. I think this is good.
I think our mecha take is like unique because not a lot of people would have him here personally. But I have gained a lot of respect for this unit just recently. With LOE gaining a lot of value, he's still very new, so a lot of people don't even have him to offer their opinions.
This guy when he first
I was using him all stream yesterday.
From, like,
I was on stream yesterday and he one-shotted fucking Dragon Fist.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing for Dragon Fist.
It was first blue card, 3 stars. Come on. Not only he was doing decent damage for a low star unit, he's tanking at 3 stars.
Yeah, he tanks.
This guy is underrated beyond belief. Like, you could even argue him fucking right here. Or
I
like,
can argue him swappable with LF's one.
Yeah, so the fact that he can be arguable here, this guy is easily either right here or right here.
He does not perform as he used to.
Honestly,
a week ago.
Honestly,
I can't agree with the swap. I can't.
Individually, I'm going to just keep him here. Right. I think the only reason I would say this is because of movies. Like, the movies take is like, that's why I would put him.
Yeah.
But it's just individually, like, the only thing he's doing is fodder. Support and fodder.
Yeah, he's a pivot. He's a modern Vados.
And that's not, like, the worst thing in the world. He just happens to be yellow and low defenses, right? I think his green card's really nice, though. You could continue combos, farm the Rising Rush. Decent, great support, but yellow and bad defense. He literally one shot.
He can't really do output, man. I tried him. He can't really do output. I don't like it.
Against purples, he can.
Cooler exists.
All right, so this is.
Turn.
I feel like this is looking pretty good. This is still like spooking me out just a bit.
It spooks me out to see, but I still feel it.
We're gonna be the first.
Good.
I don't think anyone else has said it.
First. Okay. Up to you.
I can agree with it. I can agree with it. Okay.
Do some.
Let's do this Goku Black. Let's do Goku Black.
I think he's actually very underrated, and I think.
I feel like if that's low, I thought that was high.
Brother, a high star Goku Black. I haven't.
Okay, I don't have him. I've only seen gameplay from him. So
okay.
give me. I can only rate him based off gameplay.
He's S plus.
S plus? No, I can't put him S plus. I feel like he's somewhere. I can't put him S plus.
You have no prior usage.
I know, so we have to the middle ground here. I feel like just based off everything I've seen,
I think a high
you
star.
can
Goku
put him
Black's
like around here. You can put him like around.
High star
here.
Goku Black's better than BB to me.
Like right now.
Yep. The blue card spawning. He can do insane blue card. He does insane blue card damage.
I disagree with that. That he's not better than BB.
I think he can be at high.
It's just BB has just so much more to him.
But okay, I'll
blast
say this.
armor, the continuous
drawing
strikes, the lock in on blue, the nuke ult.
Goku Black has blast.
On strikes?
Not blue.
Oh yeah, I mean who fucking cares on blue?
What do you mean?
I mean he needs to have it. He needs to have it on his blue. If he was a charge of blue,
is dog shit.
I mean it locks.
Wait, that's shit.
I mean it's long animation,
Also,
which is shit.
You say they gotta have blast armor on blue.
I feel like
this man doesn't have blast armor on blue.
I know Tien's fucking dog shit. Bro. Tien's fucking dog shit, bro.
But what does he know about endurance?
I think he's great. I think he's fine. I think Future is one of the best.
I think you're very underrating him. I'll agree just because you won't have high stars, but
no, you don't have to agree just yet. Let's find him like a decent spot.
I don't think we can agree on a decent spot for him right now.
I don't think he's up here though. I personally just don't think.
I think at peak he's there, but
at
since he's not going to be at peak,
an average spot for this list.
I'll put him below Kid Buu if he's not.
I can see that. I can see this.
He's new. I get it. Fine. Mecha new is very good. Goku Black.
It's just right now. The only argument that I see is like the same thing with Vegito. He's just not a Super Saiyan and he's a blue unit. Right? That's the only thing. And teams, he fits on one of the best teams. Kit wise, I feel like his kit's okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I know. That is valuable. You're right. But
valuable.
I feel like he's also overrated in that sense to where it's like he doesn't do much else.
He does.
What does he do?
Man supports. And does fine strike. When he pops in
I feel like this is a good spot.
I've never seen him do bad damage on a green to a blue. I'll just say that. And he can get a green from units around him. Not on main, I think.
But this is fair. You would agree with this?
I mean, because he's new, fine. I'll say it. Fine, fair.
I mean, I've only been able to see gameplay, but I
have a 10-star. I've seen enough. I could say higher, but Hey, you don't see enough.
Yeah,
you don't see enough.
yeah. I haven't used them, so.
No new fodder units. Let's see. Namek. Namek is,
Where is he?
top up. There you go.
Hmm.
I don't
This
really
one's
know.
gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be.
He's
weird.
somewhere in tier 1, but
Yeah, obviously. He's below G4. Just saying, he's below G4.
he's below G4.
Yes. Oh my God!
Oh
Stop!
my God.
Stop! What are you doing? He's
Put him
below
right here. I'd
G4.
put him right here. Then, if you
I'd
think
put
he's
him
below
lower.
G4, you put him lower.
I think FSK has more potential. I think he's right there.
I think it's arguable. I think the only thing about him right now maybe is that he's Super Saiyan, and then I put him lower. I
He's
think
also,
in a general sense, I'd put him above FSK.
like, think of it like this.
Right now, he has that spot on Sun Family. You know what I mean? I know Sun Family's not like a core
What
team
do
or
you mean he
anything.
has that spot on Sun
He's the
Family?
only blue on Sun Family,
And
and he has that value.
G4's the only green on fucking Fusion.
I know, and
Like, what
nobody
does
uses
that
it.
mean?
I know, but it's a color option. Some people value full color wheels. A lot of people value cool color wheels.
I'm thinking of it like this. FSK goes neutral easier and has a comeback mechanic easier than Namek Goku as a last man stand. So FSK could be better because of that. That's how I see it. If you don't agree, fine, this is fine. But I could see
I think
FSK
just
easily
because of the Super Saiyan thing, I'd put him back.
Alright.
Amelia, the thing is I know a lot of people haven't revisited these units. They all just got plats, and I think they're somewhat usable / good again. And we're thinking like, dude, these guys are, Kid Boo's old, fucking Broly's old. These guys are underrated beyond belief. You know what I mean? Like, they do good damage. They have a lot of utility. Bardock, unpopular opinion, he does shit. Like, he does fit on some teams. Like,
There's another LF similar to Bardock in their underrated.
where is he?
We ain't on them yet.
Oh, okay.
You know who.
No, I don't.
Oh,
let me think about it.
Someone said it.
Wait, who are you thinking about?
Go in the comments. Read a recent comment. Very recent.
Where is it?
Very recent.
Oh, Dwinger? All right.
You want to go on?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I think. Well,
he
this
could
is
be
your
like
pick.
right
You got
here.
it.
This is where I would put him.
Hmm.
I feel like I see the point of the fact that purples are just have gained so much value.
Blue, red, purple. Right.
Blue, red,
As a
purple,
team.
and you put them with droids and
True.
Revival Frieza, right?
Yep. Blue, red, purple. I think he goes up. I think he goes.
Above
Hold on.
Mecha?
I think so.
I can see that.
I see it.
I can see it too.
He's way too good. I have him at 7 stars. He's tanky.
I can
as
see it
fuck.
too. I can see. I
Aiden,
can
that's
see
for
it too.
you.
Adon. It's Adon.
Aiden,
It's
Aiden,
Adon.
Aiden.
Ask him.
Aiden, that's for you. I think he doesn't. Hooper Hayes. Go to Varbar's videos. You will see LF Roller doing good damage. Have fun. Enjoy. Because you doubt it. I don't know why. He does good damage.
I think I underrated him, but it was only for like the
Everyone
very
did.
first session. It was the immediately when he got his plat, I was like, he's ass. And then that same day, 2 days, whatever, I was like, bro,
People
yeah.
hate Broly's plat. But it actually isn't that terrible. And the
he's
pure
not,
slot
he's not
is
horrible. It's
obviously
because
bad.
it's because his fucking playstyle's ass. Nobody wants to be
No one
playing.
wants to be a psycho.
Nobody wants to be just keeping him in the field for no reason.
And even more so, just full screen striking type of
Yeah.
shit, hoping it works. I agree. It's psychotic.
He's
but,
psychotic, but if you can
He's
play with
Broly.
his Broly, he's fine. Exactly.
You chose June or me? I don't know who did. Whatever.
You choose. We agreed on
Well,
June, I think.
All right, so I'll choose this next one.
Okay,
Here.
cool.
We're going over the disagreements at the end. All right.
Fine.
All right. So Sal, let's go. Let's see.
Where is he?
Right there.
I personally would put him. I had him behind Trunks. I personally would put him over Trunks, and maybe even
Are you saying that?
I personally would.
Woo!
Me personally,
Oh!
this is my list.
This is.
I would put him here, but since this is our list,
Oh,
we can alter this. But yes, I don't think it's that hot. I think
it
it's
is.
I think it's hot, but the only reason you could argue this is because of the team. Him individually is just I'm not
I
the
think he's
biggest
over
fan.
Revon.
You think he's over Revon?
If you run,
Okay, good. Then we agree. What the fuck? We agree.
if you run,
So what, how is that hot?
Because it's we don't have to say we don't have to not.
I think he's perfect.
Brother,
I
that's
think
the hottest thing in the world, and we don't.
Okay,
we don't
fair.
agree.
and he points it at Majin Vegeta for those that don't.
Yeah, Super Vegeta.
I think this is fine. I think this is perfect.
Listen,
I think it's.
I'll
I'm glad.
say-
I'm so
I'll
happy.
also say
I'm so
Revon could
happy.
be higher.
I'm-
Revon could be higher if you want to argue. They can swap. They can swap. They can swap.
Just for the team, though. It's literally he's carried by his team.
Yeah.
I think
They can
not
swap.
only does Cell have the team, but he has the individual. He has the rush control. He has the Dragon Ball
What do you
destruction.
mean he has the team? What do you mean?
You haven't tried Red Red
I've
Purple
used
yet?
Cell.
Cooler Droids Cell feels like one of the best teams in the game.
I can't vouch for it. I can see it.
It was
I think
disgusting.
I'm
It was
not gonna
disgusting.
disagree that there
This
are people-
Dragon Ball destruction between these two.
Yeah, I agree. Rush Control is crazy on that. I think they're arguing. I think Repon to Cell is arguing.
I think
But
it's super arguable.
I do see that that's true.
What do y'all
Can't
think?
deny it.
We'll do 4 Coup Justice.
No, I will
personally,
not.
I
You wanna do
personally
it?
enjoy. You want to finish Cell
Cell's
first?
done. We got him, bro. I think we're.
I mean, do you want to? You can take that honestly,
Nah,
really quickly. Just
Be
message.
honest.
Just send a message. Just be like you're doing a tier list.
No. We on this.
Okay.
Fuck it.
To
Bro, we can
finish.
go.
finish
Look at the time. It's been like an hour.
Jesus, bro.
It's been like an hour.
Damn.
But we're going in deep.
So
I think we disagree.
yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna go through like the shit, but we don't really need
There's
to.
nothing?
We talked about the team. He fits on teams. Individually, he's fine. He got rising rush control. Gauge, he does ridiculous damage. Obviously,
Crazy
with his
flat.
plat is just better because he gets his gauge on easier.
Runs with support type that goes crazy. has
Anti-revival,
droids.
which is this guy
Repon
is running
relevant,
around,
Frieza.
and he's anti-hybrids. This guy running around,
Trunks.
anybody running around. Paired alongside Troy's, paired alongside
top of
Coolers, the
yellow
best unit in the
going
game. Yeah, that's like the
Everything.
biggest jump is that yellows are less valuable, purples has gained more. I've
Cell
honestly,
is the biggest jump that we could probably see.
Yeah.
Honestly.
all right, great.
I'd say
This
Cell
is
is
great.
like an 11.
We
I
think
think
Blue
it's
Boys
big.
is better than Sword of Hope for the time being. I don't think individually they are a dope boy. It's just Super Saiyans are that down bad that I've had zero
I've said it a
trouble.
million times.
I've had zero trouble facing Sword of Hope.
Their Super Saiyan units kill your entire
I've
team.
seen more value recently from Blue Boys.
Super Saiyans kill your team. That's it. Vegeto's an exception because he's God. Repon's an exception because he's already run with Gogeta. But Super Saiyans kill your team too much. That's why Sword of Hope has to be lower. It's just how it works.
All right, so
Let's do
did
some
you
shitters. Let's get some.
Some shitters.
Quick
Okay,
ones.
some shitters.
Not that shit.
He's not that shit, but he's yellow and
Yellow
he's
Super
Super Saiyan, so
Saiyan.
he's right here.
I think he's above. I think he's below G4.
I think he's
He has to be below
right
G4.
under below G4.
Yeah, come on. No, come on.
No, it's just G4 is
Bro,
ass,
that
bro.
jumps
This
up
guy
one
has
combo.
more of okay, but he has the cover null,
Wait,
right?
doesn't he have death buffs, right?
Yeah, death
Okay,
buffs
fine,
and cover
fine,
null.
fine.
Yeah, I think he's over
We
G4.
don't really care about it. Sure. Fuck it.
Okay, there we go.
Um,
Blue Beerus. This
Let's
one's
not
hot.
overrate.
This
do
one's
not
hot.
underrate him, please. Let's
No,
do
I
a
would've-
shitter. Let's do one shitter.
Remember, he was pretty shit a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Just the only reason he's up is because of
He seemed to be he was going to be so broken on release, then it became just so paper. He didn't have a partner. Whis wasn't out yet, I think.
Let's
Nothing
do a
happened.
couple of these 1% just to get him out the way.
I was going to say, let's do a shitter. Let's do
Let's-
Rosé real quick. He's right there. Let's
Over
get him out of the
there.
way. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think he's lower.
you said purple gains more value.
Purple.
I do agree with this.
So where's
Future
my man's Omen?
Omen doesn't do anything. It does nothing. He doesn't nullify endurance for existing. Extreme Bleed's an underrated thing.
Omen can stall.
Okay, let's do this. I can agree with this. He's
Alright,
fucking
fine.
ass. He's horrible, but he's an option for future users as a purple
All
unit.
right, free Gogeta. How we doing?
Free
He's the fourth
Goji.
one
He's
down.
so ass.
Fourth one
Oh my god.
Stop.
Or where is he?
Top, fourth one down. There you go. Where are we going?
He's in tier 2.
I'd like him
The
over
back.
Rosé. Tier 1, yeah, tier 1.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. He's shit. He's off boost now as well. He's shit. Continuing?
G4 the new Blue Boys for Virgil, literally, bro.
I'm gonna say drag this guy. Super Saiyan 3 OG. Where are we going?
He's ass. He's probably
really shit.
he's probably like lower than Rose.
He's also green. Oh, bro. Damn, that's fucked. Lower than Rosé.
I'd put him lower
Damn,
than
you're
Evo.
fucking
No,
going
this
on
guy's
that guy.
I'd put him right here, bro.
Oh my god! You guys
No,
are
he's probably,
Icelander.
he's probably like right here, like realistically, like somewhere.
Bro, I don't know why you have Evo so high on tier 2.
I think you
He's
can do
yellow,
something.
bro. What's my
I don't.
man
I think
doing?
his innate kit could be fine. He's like Broly in that sense, where if you can just get his buffs, he'll do fine.
All right, let's go on
Didn't you
Beerus.
just use him recently? You should be advocating for this man.
Bro, he clutched actually for me, but I will say it's pretty cooler. So
Yeah,
doesn't fucking matter. Like the whole meta changed with cooler, so
yeah.
prior things don't really matter. Beerus, we got to touch on this guy. I think so. I think it's very important.
Oh yeah,
Where do you
let's do it. I think he's gained a ton of value. I'm
I
just thinking like the full team. He'd be ran on what USS,
You run him MUI, Whis himself. That's his team.
MUI
That's
Whis
it.
himself.
There's no argument. That's his team. You run him there. Maybe
You could do
maybe
USS.
Master Goku Black.
Jiren.
To spawn greens.
Jiren. I mean, Jiren's blast.
Smash Goku Black spawns greens and MUI. Maybe.
But he's so
He's running with
limited. He's
MUI.
so limited on teams, right?
Yep.
Like that's his biggest thing. I think he's fantastic individually.
Dude, I have.
Is he?
Oh,
He's good. I think he's fine. I think Beerus is fine. It's just right now to put him over LFs is going to be difficult in my opinion. I think he's right around here. Something like he's somewhere in S. I don't think he's up here. He's somewhere in S.
I think he is right below Tapion.
Above Broly. Or
I think his potential of sniping is way too good right now.
I could see him right here.
See how easily he can probably
Yes,
snipe out.
limited
one's
teams,
tanky,
bro, is just
but he's with
he's
MUI.
not on the best team in the game
He's
though.
run with
He's
a very
not
good
on the best
unit.
team in the game.
But look how easy he could snipe. It's the same thing MV argument.
He's just
no?
more
The sniping potential.
Yes, it is.
They both have really good sniping.
But
potential.
he is an MV. He's
not-
significantly worse than
Trust
MV.
me, I know that.
He's
But
significantly.
the sniping potential is way too good.
He's not an S. Are you high?
I-
Where would you put him before?
He is paper, but he can snipe.
I
can't
agree.
disagree with
But
that.
this is the placement though. You would
Everyone-
put him right here, right?
Everyone's paper. I have him right next to Tapion.
You'd have him right next to Tapion.
Yeah, I can't, man. He's way too much potential of sniping. I can't downplay that. There's 3 meta reds.
I'd
There's
put
2
him right
revivals
there.
as well.
I think he's right
Virgil,
here.
there's 2 revivals.
He's
as
not
well.
better than Broly.
He could snipe out the revivals and the reds.
He's
I
not
can't.
better than Broly.
Nah, we gotta disagree.
So this is what you would have. It's like the same exact thing. To be fair.
Yeah, but I put him as plus. I think he makes sense plus. You could. I guess
What do
you
you
could
think?
say
I'd say Beerus is like.
top best. Fine.
I feel like top of S is perfect. Like
Okay.
this. Could
No,
you
number
still
1
agree
S,
with? Could
though.
you still agree with this?
No. The potential of Beerus' sniping is way too high. I can't downplay
Broly
that.
just does so much more.
He's on a better
And he
team. I agree.
stacks way more damage than he
You don't
does.
have
He
to
has the
stack when
feint
you're
on
doing
blue.
2 cards,
He
though.
has an ultimate. He has blast armor. He's on the best team in the
Let me
game.
argue a point. Let me argue a little bit.
MUI, Beerus, and Whis is not the best team in the
I
game.
agree.
Fucking Whis gets 2
Let me
carded,
argue
bro.
a point. One thing,
He
you
gets
can run
2 carded.
Smoshko Black
He gets 2
instead.
carded.
You can run Smoshko Black instead to spawn green cards.
The
with
fact
Beerus.
that we're putting him on here,
Listen.
all right, I'm listening.
MUI, you have some auto mechanics, right?
Yeah.
You get their health a little bit low. Beerus comes in, has a green card. He snipes out the red. He snipes out the revival. Your revival Gohan's useless. He drops down 10 placements because he doesn't have the revival mechanic because he can't use any.
I think he's
Frieza?
gain value up.
Same thing.
I honestly thought before this whole Sichi, before Cooler, it's like around here. Like he's like a back end of S.
If he
He's
can
gained so much
stop
value. I think
5 units, though. You can stop 5
I could put him over the
units.
Bardock. I could put him over Bardock. I can't put him over
I have
Broly.
put up over Broly.
Individually, can you see this placement?
No. I think
Because
he stops 5 units.
I know, but just
Broly stops not concrete. Beerus can stop 5 concrete.
if you didn't have Ultra Gogeta, this would be your blue. You need a blue on that team. I'd put Beerus behind Tapion
I don't agree with you.
on this.
You wouldn't. You don't have to run a movie.
You don't
character
have
for
to.
your
Absolutely
third,
not. Absolutely not.
That's why I wouldn't say Broly second. Honestly,
The only reason I'm
on
having-
this list, I would put Fisk over Broly. Damn. I put Fisk over Broly. Yeah.
He's
Fisk
overrating that unit a lot. I know he's good.
I
He does this
I
damage.
barely
That's
touched
it.
that
It's just
guy, but I
it's
know.
damage.
He has
It's just
endurance.
damage. It's
He has
just
a
damage.
nuke.
Damage and endurance.
Yeah.
Damage and endurance.
That's all Broly is.
Yeah,
Damage.
but he has more potential.
What's the potential?
More damage.
Well, where?
By existing. He
But-
existing. Everything
The
that happens.
The likeliness of
We are still live. Yes, sir.
the likeliness of I think Broly getting
This is gonna be a long
potential
video.
good. The likeliness of Isku
I can
getting
see.
something
I can see this.
is better than
I can
Broly.
see this though. I can see
But
this.
I never argue Fisk.
But can you see this?
I can't. I can't see Beerus below. I can't. He can't snipe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can snipe out 5 units, man. It's too much.
Okay. I
There's
can see
only
it.
2
The fact that
relevant-
I can see it, we can say yes on this. I can see it. I'd still
Also,
personally
let's
put
defend
Broly. I'd personally put Broly over. He just has more utility.
Just to
It's
defend
just the
Beerus a
fact.
little bit more, you're only running into Green Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta.
He's
and
way too
Electros.
squishy, bro. He's way too
I
squishy.
agree.
And he's on one
Bro,
team.
squishy.
He's on
He's
one
as squishy
team.
as Revival Frieza.
He's
I
on
feel
one
that,
team.
but his sniping potential has to be acknowledged. It has to be. He can die as quickly as LF or first one Frieza. No, first one. Revival Frieza from Cooler. He can die as quickly,
okay, I see it.
but the
I can
potential-
agree with this. I can agree
Alright.
with this, Dave. Cool.
I'm surprised he can agree.
We agree with most of it.
But this though, you haven't run Beerus.
I haven't run them, but I have ran
I haven't even
Beerus.
run him for his
I have
video
ran
yet,
Beerus.
but I'm gonna run him, and I'm gonna see the potential. I hope. Because there's way too many Revival Go-Ons happening right I think that's a thing that has to be.
That's fine. I think it's just the fact that we haven't. You know what I mean? I personally haven't seen it. I do think his value's fine, right? The fact that this guy, you're seeing him everywhere. There's a bunch of reds
everywhere.
It's just. I'm thinking. The only point for me is just he's so limited to that team.
Yep.
It's if you don't have Whis, or if you even with Whis, I feel like Whis has like.
That's why I say Matsuoka Black. That's why I say that, because you just cover in.
I can see this. I see this as fine. Like even if we were debating this, I don't think it's like the biggest deal in the world. I personally don't.
I just can't see the difference. I can see the
difference. I see a lot of units having their placements because they're carried by team, right? That's the whole reason Tapion's up here. That's the reason Dragon Fist will be
carried by not MUI. Beerus carried by his team because he has MUI on it, right? Because the burst potential of MUI's auto mechanic gives you way too much to where Beerus can actually snipe out a lot easier.
We'll keep him there. Thing. That's fine. We agree. Right. Okay.
This is on you.
We've done. It's pretty good.
I think so. I think the MV thing is hot, but I think everything else is pretty base for everybody else to agree.
I think.
What do you guys think of our list so far? I think it's pretty average. Everything besides the MV to Ultra.
Give us opinions before we continue on this list, you guys.
Like, if you guys have like nitpicks, fine, but.
Nitpicks, but overall, exactly.
Would you, like, put the list? Obviously,
I love that when people are just like, I don't agree with this, but the change wouldn't be that severe. You know, it's just personal preference. This is our agreed upon placements.
Like the MV to USV, fine, but everything else.
Dude, I have like the best next. I mean, I want to get rid of these 1% though.
Dude, I have a Gogeta one. I thought you were gonna put tier 2 earlier.
Who? Which one?
the new one.
Which one?
The new. I thought you were gonna put.
I honestly would put him somewhere in tier 1. I don't think he's tier 2 at all. I think he's. The top of tier 1.
Genuinely, he's a little bit better now.
I think so. Also,
Cooler.
I think so.
He's blue. He also reduces ki, and he goes Super Saiyan blue. He won't get that stop.
Right here, I feel like I can see
you're
that.
Putting him high up.
I was shitting on him too, but recently I could see this. But he's also Super Saiyan too, though. That's the thing, right? He transforms.
He will transform before he dies. He will go Super Saiyan blue before he stays.
There's times with the androids before Cooler that he fucking died.
Yeah, but now he died. He doesn't die. He will not die prior to going blue.
Would you put him over CMZ?
I'd put him over Silver Hope.
I wouldn't.
He's a blue. He's a super tanky blue.
Could you do this though?
Yeah, because he'd be higher for me.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. He wouldn't be any higher for me. The fact that I'm putting him this high is kind of like new for me. I'm just like,
dude, same.
This is so new for me.
I've seen him take way too many units.
He's so trash, but at the same exact time,
he's like a non-damaging MV. That's what he is. He tanks very well, but he's not damaging.
Yeah.
When
his blue card, his blue card's okay.
It can hit, and he spawns greens, which is good.
And you run him with MUI?
Yeah, see what I mean?
I honestly could put him over TN, dude.
You hate TN.
Would you put him over TN? Because I'm good. You said he's
over
over Sword of Hope, and Sword of Hope is already over TN.
But I say TN's over Sword of Hope.
Can you agree with this or no? Because I can leave him here.
I
think he's over TN.
I think they're both over Sword of Hope. Both.
I don't agree with the TNs, but this or this? Do we put him over TN?
I think TN's above.
Okay, cool. I don't care either.
Let's do
TN slept on, bro. He's so overrated.
Let's do 2 free-to-plays real quick.
Okay.
Stell and Cooler. Let's get them out.
They're tier. I would say they're tier 1.
I'd say Cooler is actually barely S, and I think Cell is tier 1.
Barely S. So what we
barely S. I would actually say he's a little bit higher.
Then I agree. Just because Cooler,
right there
Eloise carried by team, like I said, he's just another blue option. Yeah. I could agree with that. This is fine. He's just not solid. He's just not better, in my opinion, to be above everybody else in it. Yeah. That's his issue.
I think
he's a good option.
That Vegeta, because he goes blue, is the only reason he's higher. And then Cell on the right, he's fucking
tier 1. I'd put him top of tier 1.
Top.
He's a great like in the fact of him just giving so much support, but he's also yellow and he's fodder. That's why I put him at the top. You'd put him at the end of tier because he's not above
CMG. Agree. Top of tier 1.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
I'm trying to think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't see what people said, by the way.
Yeah. Where's Hercules? So we can put him in garbage tier. They're all right here, by the way.
We asked that a bit ago.
Yeah, this is like the top comments here. I don't know. It goes up a bit.
But what do you guys rate our list out of 10 right now? How would you feel about it if you saw this?
People are going to disagree so much, right? Just say
I don't care at all.
Say agree or disagree with the list. Like for the fair enough.
Because
I mean, to be fair, it is going to be big. 8.5. Okay, do the out of 10. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that works out. Because you're not going to agree with everything.
You just can't. It's just impossible.
Yeah, especially top shit. Well, one.
And with our takes are
look at these numbers.
are mainly with like the peak of the game.
Yeah,
like this is just
we're
high rank.
high
This
up.
is a high ranking tier list. This
We're high
isn't
up.
like a, you know what I mean. You see this every type of day thing. You might rank averagely where you see Blue Boys every single game.
Okay, we're doing
I don't
that.
see Blue Boys anywhere.
Look at him.
I don't see Blue Boys anywhere, and we're ranking him a bit higher just
Pat.
because of his team.
Pat, you're salty. I beat you. All right.
3.5.
I played you earlier.
No,
You're salty.
Pat just be trolling, bro.
I beat his ass. That's why.
Pat be trolling.
I agree, Amelia. Zamasu Black is somewhere in
2.3. Jesus Christ, bro.
Pat's trolling. I get it. 8th tier 2. You want to do 8th? 8th
The
to
strike
beat him?
lock, Zamasu and Goku Black should have been added to.
I agree.
Should have been added to this. Yeah, I agree. Also,
you want
something-
to speak on them real quick? I guess for since.
I think they're fantastic. I think they're one of the best aging 1% units for a while, honestly.
I can
Being
have
on-
them above. I think so. I'd say above Tapion's.
He's green.
Okay.
So many purples.
Oh, I see it. Trust me.
I'd keep him behind.
I
I'd say it's arguable, but I'd put him
I
like
think his
maybe
allies are
right
too strong.
behind Tapion.
Who are you running? Droids.
You're running him with droids.
Who
Yeah.
else? Who's your third? It's not Ultra Vegito anymore.
You
It
could
used to
do
be.
cooler. Red, green.
That's kind of what I think. And then the purples that are issues. Revhan's a purple. It's an issue. So that's one down because cooler existing.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd say we can argue that about Tapion level.
Yo,
Really good.
if you guys are just tapping into the stream right now, if you haven't hit the like button yet, probably want to hit the like button. I do appreciate it. And
you want to check? Oh, we can't check actually.
yeah, we can't check it. But what this? Oh no,
recording.
you can't.
An hour and 30.
On the recording, right? Yeah, that's gonna be
Oh shit! You better watch this whole video. Thank
Yeah,
you.
please. And
Give
thank
us the
you.
ads. Him, not me.
But yeah, like the video, subscribe if you guys are new.
We should both.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe we could cut it up.
Let's go.
Um
Want to do 8? Let's do 8. Want to see the defensive god 8 right here.
okay.
You tell me, because I don't really have a spot.
I
Can't
feel like
think of
he's mid. He's just mid.
one. He is mid.
But I don't know if he's like that low.
Pelosians.
Okay.
Cool.
We could agree.
Oh,
Wow,
I
that's
think
easy.
you'd agree.
And I agree with that. I personally could argue he's tier 1, but but we're
Let's be
kind enough
kind.
to
Yeah.
okay. Fair.
The god 8.
He
It's tough.
doesn't have a reason to be running him. Also, he wants to be ran on
8
what?
is too slow. That's it. He has to swap
He
in
needs a plat.
3 times.
If he had a plat, I feel like he'd be right here
Bro,
amongst
if
his
he-
besties with the plat. I think if he had a plat, he'd be fine.
If 8 had a plat, he could probably be
Top, like pretty much.
He
S
could
plus,
be
yeah.
S plus tier. He's S plus tier.
Depends what
potential.
they give him on his plat, right? He needs.
He needs the
Damage
stat
inflicted.
base, 'cause he doesn't have the stats for his inflicted. He gets fine inflicted, but he doesn't get enough quickly. He has to build up 3 swaps. That's
Yeah.
a lot, bro. It's
So
30
just
counts.
more innate percentages on his base
Yeah.
strike.
You pick.
Let's do Angel.
Do a fodder. Do a fodder. Real
Do a
quick.
fodder?
Yeah,
Okay, let's
yeah,
finish
yeah.
the fodders. Let's do game of 2.
I don't think he's that bad.
I don't either, but I still think he's tier 1.
I don't.
Oh, actually,
I think he's higher than that even.
he's hard. Yeah, I think he's like right
the
here.
blue, red,
I
purple
think
is
he's right
androids,
here.
right? That's
what
the
do you
thing.
think this? I don't think. I feel like there's an argument to be made that he's just.
I think he's below cooler. I think he's below cooler. I think blue, red, purple androids is fine, but
This
they
is
have
fine,
no
but like the
control.
only
They have a
he's
little
also
bit of
on
control.
movies, isn't he?
But yeah,
Does he have
he wants
tag?
to be on. He is on movie, but he wants to be on android.
Is
Blue,
it
red,
the
purple.
ability movies though? I don't know.
He does both.
Okay,
But again, he doesn't want to be there. He has to run with an android to get more damage.
I think his only team is mainly androids.
Yeah, it's
you
blue,
don't
red,
even see
purple.
this
It's
on
droids,
androids
cell,
aren't even that great.
Game of 2. I think that's fine.
Okay, I feel like there's an argument that could be made for this either or, but
I
I
think
I
Eloise is
personally
too strong.
just Eloise is too strong.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And one
We
more
agree on
fodder?
that. A lot
Game
more
of 1,
fodders.
maybe?
There's a lot more fodders here,
Let's,
bro.
let's just
Game of
spin
1.
him. I think he's actually better than Game of 2.
Well,
Well, no.
Game of 2, but he's green, so that's like the
Yes,
thing. So
it's a problem.
like right.
Are they next to each other?
Besties over CMZ. Yeah, I'd put him. I think he's so underrated,
Oh,
bro.
dude, I agree.
Yeah.
100%. I have him low stars and I think he's great. But nah, the color ain't it. That's it. Simple.
So where would you put him?
Right there.
Okay, that says
disagree.
perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
Game of 1's
Um,
probably better solo, but team
Individually, yeah,
team
Game of
and
1's
color, you
easily
can't do
better. Yeah.
You run with droids, but both are running with droids. So that's the thing.
Oh, we're getting up to a bunch of hot ones.
Yes.
Ultra Omega needs to go in tier 1, bro. He's so ass.
Oh, no.
Top of tier 1.
Nope.
I can see top of tier 1.
Nope.
I can't see him above. Actually, I can see him
I think
above
he's
8.
above CMZ.
CMC, no, GT's no ass. His only team is
ass.
GT.
GT is ass.
What other team is he on?
I agree, GT's ass.
What other team is he on?
You can run him
CMZ has the best, one of the best teams.
he can have one of the best, but he's
Bro,
not even
he's
a second
ass, he's
option.
garbage.
He's not even a second option.
This guy's okay. He's the third option. You're not even an option when you're not running GT.
I think his individual value is a
Is
little
okay.
understated. It's understated.
His individual value's fine. He has the fucking
can
ult,
tank.
and his blue card
He's
has
one
like
of the few that
paralyzed,
can
doesn't it?
tank right now. He's one of the few that can tank. He can tank fairly well. I think that makes him equivalent, if not a little bit less than CMZ. Fine, below CMZ.
I can see above 8.
Above
yeah.
8, but below CMZ. Fine.
I think it's just the teams. I think if we're arguing individual, I think they both do fine things, but his damage is also super
It's
low.
slow. It's slow. It's fine, actually.
I think what really gets me is the fucking ult and blue card. Like, that's
He
pretty
can
much
feint.
it. Like, is
He paralyzes feints.
Yeah, he has a lot of like niche bullshit.
Yeah, he
fucking
supports,
things. But
he
I think
heals.
just overall his team is dead,
No,
and
his
he's
team's so
only
dead.
on that team.
But his solo value is really okay.
Above Ape, yes. I had to rethink it, but Ape is so shit.
Goten. Let's pop on that guy. Goten, where's he going? Coping about what?
Goten should be like
I don't
he's
know.
purple, maybe like above G4.
I think he's worse.
I think he's worse. I think, yeah, he's.
Briggs,
I think individual.
bro,
I think he's
Briggs.
individually.
Who do you run? You're running PPR. You're running him now.
Yes, that's the
big.
only team. Yeah, and then even PPR is fucking outdated, right?
I mean, it's technically big because you have
It's just
two
a lot of
yellows
burst
in there.
damage. That's like the only thing. A
But
lot
then
of.
you have Cell. That's a problem. Cell is literally counter the hybrid character.
Would you put him over FSK? I think he's around here.
He's below FSK and below
Okay,
Name.
I can agree with it.
He's
Fine.
below Name.
I think I don't. Actually,
I think so.
fine. I was gonna put him above just because I value Sun Family as a decent team, and this was before Cooler. The only reason I put him down here, I would have put him higher, is that he transforms into a Super Saiyan, and he's a Super Saiyan too. Super
Yeah.
Saiyan hybrid, fucking Cell, fucking
He has a lot
everybody.
of
He's just
problems.
dead. Yeah.
Mecha even was extra.
G4 is just
G4
sweating, bro. He's
leaking.
leaking.
He's hurt. Aiden keeps saying Aiden.
The fact that we've
Keep saying-
taken this much time on the list, I think this might be one of the best lists like I've seen.
I mean,
As
we're
of
going
right now.
over everything, even shit tier units.
Yeah.
And I think we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's do AGF. Aiden keeps asking. Aiden.
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 It's Adon.
Aiden.
It's Adon. Can you please settle this debate? How is your name
You-
pronounced? Am I saying it correctly, or is it
Aiden.
Go saying it correctly?
Aiden.
Adon.
Aiden.
Aiden. Do you want me to look up how to spell Aiden right now?
You
I'll
can
look it up.
spell, bro. You can spell fucking Charlie.
Aiden
C-H-A-R-L-Y.
is A-D-E-N, or it could be
Spell Charlie.
A-I-C-H-A-R-L-I-E.
Or you could do C-H.
But it's more common that way.
Who cares if it's common?
But that's like the main
He's
way.
unique. He runs Jiren, bro. What are you talking about? Fucking grouping my man Aiden. Okay.
Adon. Oh, okay,
Alright,
that
dude.
helps.
Alright, dude.
I'm fucking weak, bro.
Alright.
All
He
right.
keeps asking AGF. Let's do AGF.
I think he's
Over.
above.
I think he's overrated.
I-
Oh, you're putting him high. Oh.
I think I got a fucking cramp.
Good, because that
Jesus
hurts me
Christ.
too, that pick. Oh, no.
I think he's. I can see
Nah.
the argument right now. The only thing is that he's green and he's squishy.
No,
That's it.
no. Gotta clean that up. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, it wouldn't be
Bro,
that
you see
far
who's
off. It would
around
not
my
be that
hands?
far off. It would be like right around here.
Nope.
This is the range. You would put him under here. I would not.
Brother
personally.
is dying. He is leaking to
He does
everybody.
so much damage.
Bro,
He does so much
he's
damage.
losing to VB. VB's killing
There's no way
AGF.
he's not.
I've done it.
Let's see.
VB is.
We have to find a middle ground. I think he's above VB easily
bro.
now. I think he's above VB, and I can see him being right here.
I think below VB.
I can see him right here.
I think
I think
You
he's
can
core on LOE, bro.
swapping
Like he's
him with
core on
VB.
LOE.
I
That's
don't
like-
run him.
He's core on
I
LOE.
don't run him.
Easily core on
Swap
LOE.
with VB. I could agree with that. He could swap with VB.
Okay,
So I think
I can
that's
see
fine.
this. I see this is fine.
But above anything else, hell. You're
I think before is more or less like right before Cooler came out is why I'm thinking this, but I'm just thinking the green. That's
the
all I'm
thing
thinking.
is, the man is green.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
see
saying.
who's
Is the
above
green.
him. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like he's got problems.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple. Yeah. It doesn't decrease his value, I think, on a full color wheel team, especially for the fact that they're still top tier blues. It literally shreds the top 2 unit in the game with his fucking anti-blast armor. So that
But then
and his
the- and-
neutral
but
blue fucking destroys everybody,
You gotta
bro.
argue
I
it
feel like
back. Gogeta can also shred him easily. Easily. VB can shred him pretty simply.
I honestly would put him over fucking Mecha,
I'm
bro.
gonna be really honest. I think Tapion's
I think individually he's definitely too high, bro. I think he's the most overrated unit of all time.
I think he's very overrated.
I think he's the overrated unit
I think
of
he's overrated
all
by
time.
us right now.
I don't know. I think he's carried by a team.
I think
he's
just,
enough for a team. The only reason he's up here is because
I just think he's not S plus. I think he's.
Could you see higher for Angel?
No.
I can see this, which is fine.
Okay. I think
I honestly could see this. Like I could see this.
I can't.
Like if you're running fucking first form, you're not running Mecha. Most times you're not running Mecha.
But you can run both. That's the thing.
You could run both. Absolutely, and I have both on the team.
Exactly.
But I also have Golden on the team. Golden's core on LOE.
I have to say, Tapion should drop down to top best.
D-Force and damage alone doesn't make Angel Golden Freeze as much. Bro, that's all he has, though. He has damage. That's his thing.
He's super fragile, man.
He's super fragile, but his damage is stupid.
He's the same argument as Beerus now. Like, I think he's arguable with like the same thing as
Bro,
Beerus.
he does so much burst damage. He has so much burst damage.
What's better, snipe or burst damage?
I think his value is once.
His value is in his team, AGF. It's not in him. I don't think it's in him.
I think it's both. I think it's both. I'm not gonna do him that bad where it's he has
I gotta
so
say he's
much,
just
bro.
above VB though. I can't say above Mecha, man. I can't. No shot. Can't.
I can see Mecha above him. So
We
I'm
gotta
gonna
move
put Mecha above
Tapion.
him.
I think he's top of S, not S plus. I think that matters.
I think for the 4 movies, I still see he's an S plus. I don't see him lower than S plus. It's just the amount you see him do. Like
I don't think that matters. Bro, he's a top tier yellow, and he's not doing much besides pivoting, man. Like he's the second best yellow, and he's just pivoting. That's all he's doing. Really? That's not enough.
No, I know his issues. I'm giving him the benefit for being the glue to the best units. Him, Dragon Fist, Gogeta,
But do they need
Tapion,
Do they need
Cooler.
glue?
They don't need it,
They don't
but
need
they
it at
hit
all.
so much hard. It's easier snipe potential. Swap in, swap out. You start out with Tapion, go into it. You get caught in a combo. You're doing more, just doing easily more damage, bro.
The help he offers, I don't know.
He's
if
at the
it's
glue.
valuable.
He's the one of the best support units that's not like a main damage
But
dealing.
is
Like
it enough? For S, like look at the units above him. Is he enough for that?
I think so. I think he's a minimum like in the back end of S plus.
Is it first?
I see all the issues with him though.
First form's not a pivot, bro. He can do good ult damage. He can do a great green card. He can do.
I think
respawn
the only
moves.
reason Golden is I can agree with this as well is for the fact that there's too many purples.
He can run as well. He could run double purple.
There's too many purples. There's too many purples. I think he's core on LOE. In my opinion, full color wheel LOE is the best LOE.
Since
So.
we're on LOE, wait, didn't we go back into FPF?
Yes.
We left him.
Yes, we left him in the dust.
All right, well, let's. No, we
You
touched
play-
on him.
Yeah, we touched on
Yeah, we
him,
couldn't agree.
but we couldn't agree.
All right,
That's because
let's
you
skip
put him
on.
fucking down here, bro. He's somewhere in S, but I don't know where in S.
Let's keep him off.
Are you
I
sure?
can't-
Because I feel like we can do it.
I can't do
You
it.
do- you
I can't come around yet. Hold on.
Okay, fine.
I gotta see others. Super Vegeta. Where we at?
He's like, it's too early, bro. It's too early to make this choice.
Where's Super
fucking
Vegeta
weak, bro.
going? SV is. Bro, where? I don't
That's a
know.
good question. I feel like he's okay being a purple unit, right? I'd put him somewhere in S,
I'm putting him, like, low.
kind of low. I'd put him.
Better than GB. Just saying.
Okay,
Better than
good,
GB. Got it.
great, fantastic. Honestly, I think this guy's just carried by his team. That's the only reason. Back here, bro. Like, actually, he's already in the back.
Yo,
Never mind.
The
He's in the back end.
differential
Okay, never
from
mind.
like
So
Kid
I'd
Buu
put
to
him-
like
I'd put
down
him right
is
here.
Crazy.
if you could put him right here, I honestly don't. I feel like
agree.
this guy. The reason I can't rate him higher is because I just don't have.
Yeah, I would put him a lot higher.
And
but,
I feel
you
like if we can come to an understanding, I feel like these units are just better
know,
individually.
the creep between like Kid Buu to down is really far. I'd say.
Kid Buu and down.
Yeah, I think it's a very far creep. Like,
But you could agree that Kid Buu's over Goku Black.
so
I mean, where are you?
sure.
Are you running Goku Black
Dude,
only
I'd
on
run
Future,
Goku
right?
Black.
On
I'd
Future's his own team, right?
Yeah.
That's the only team he's on.
I think so. I'd run him. If I had him like high, which I
So
do.
this is the spot for
I'll
SVU,
say
you
that's
just think.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll say that's fine. I think
I
Goku
think
Black
he-
could just be higher. For
This
us.
guy is all Super Vegeta. I mean, he does good damage when he's completely ramped up, which
Yeah.
is fine. But his main thing is just to take hits. He takes hits and supports his team.
Yep.
and he has a decent Z ability. He offers HP at
Well,
14.
I can say one thing. He is Super Saiyan,
Yes.
and that's gonna fuck over your team.
I feel like the entire Fusions team is Super Saiyans, and the fact that they still exist and they still do well is just the fact of getting caught. You know what I mean?
All
They
right.
are lesser, but the whole team's already a Super Saiyan, so it's not like you're affected because you put Super Vegeta on your team. Not really, because you were already affected because you have USV on your team, you have Ultra Gogeta on your team, you have all these fucking Super Saiyans on the team. And it goes for the same thing with, like, see, I feel like also this, where do you want to run Trunks? Future, right? More times than not,
Honestly, I
Trunks,
say hybrids more in future.
absolutely,
real.
but it's just these two. Who's the other?
You run Great Saiyan 1 and 2 still. That's I
So-
know.
they're
I
so
know.
ass. See, that's what I'm saying.
In
I
comparison,
see
yeah.
Trunks on Future way more, and I could vouch for him on Future. And I know he's affected by Super Saiyans. I just think Future carries a lot of units, right? Like this guy probably is fantastic as a Future BB. Everyone that can be slapped on Future
Future
is
actually
fine.
is fucking ass. I ran him recently.
I think he's fine.
Dude, he did
I think it's fine.
shit. It was bad. But nonetheless,
Obviously,
continuing.
his main thing is you just want to catch somebody with the ultimate. That's like
Yeah,
his
that-
main
that's
purpose.
the issue.
But
That's
even
the
after
only
that, you
thing.
can still like survive with his main
Yeah,
kid.
it's not much.
It's not like a G4 situation where it's like after the ultimate, he's just like useless,
Yeah.
completely useless. But he has like a similar trait where you want to catch somebody with the ultimate.
Kaioken.
Kaioken.
This man is something.
Honestly,
Better than Bardock.
thank you. Okay, I was gonna put him like right here. I
Can
don't
he be
think
higher?
he could be higher, but individually only. Like teams right now, are you see what team is he on? He's yellow.
What team is he on?
He's Mosquito.
I'm trying to think of some. What if you run with the droids though? And
Nope.
spawns greens for them.
He was great on that team. He's just not
Why
good.
But why?
That's his only team then.
He's a third on that team.
Cell. I remember I used to run that team.
So what's the
We have to
problem with it
get close to the
now?
fucking
Okay,
mic,
what's the
yeah.
problem with it now?
Nothing. It's
So
just
why
him.
wouldn't-
Him individually is the problem. That's like
Spawning greens.
I
with
feel
the
like
droids, though.
I still feel like we've covered these guys have just much more value currently than this guy. Like if you're gonna run yellow, you don't really want to run.
What do you mean? You can run a yellow.
That's
more
true. I'm
safe than
not even thinking about the Super Saiyan thing too.
He's not.
I feel like his defenses are just that bad.
He just does too much.
Not
really
over.
can't
Not
do to the
you would
droids.
put him over these guys
Dude, I kind of. Dude, he's spawning-
individually.
He's
Fantastic.
listen,
Individually, he's fine.
He's ceiling strikes. 2 out of the 3 reds are strike based, right? Cooler spawns a full strike.
Advocate for Kaioken. I just think he just hasn't found that team. Like
But if you're running with the droids and you spawn green cards with the droids, what's the
I
problem?
agree, but it's just so specific. It's like a Beerus situation. He has only one. Like it has to be that good to where like people are actually running it. I don't see Kaioken like at all. Why aren't people running it then? I have it.
I
have
don't
access
see
to
most
the
of
team.
these. I don't see a lot of these characters that are like.
I know people are. This is what you see in PvP. Like the fucking first 10, 15 units you see in PvP. You don't even see Broly, bro. I rarely see Broly.
Like, that's just because power is crazy. But
I
see
can
this.
honestly see this. I can honestly see it. I just think right
I think
now
this
as like
works.
a value,
I think it works.
like a team thing. Like I just don't.
I really want to try
Reckon.
that androids and him team. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
thought
it.
that team was great.
sounds
That team's
fine.
great. He just hits. He hits like paper right now. And his defense is so. His kit is fine. His damage is just not there, and his defenses are not there, which is his like main thing.
Yeah.
And then his kit, I like the vanishes. I like that he does all these like I can't think of it right now, but his innate kit is fine.
Yeah.
Defenses and damage are keeping him back, in my opinion, from these guys. Right? We've explained that this fit on a top tier team. Broly fits on fucking movies. Movies the best in the game. Kaioken has this weird spot where he wants to be placed with like, this isn't like a couple of months ago where droids, Cell, and the team still works, but it's the fact that this guy after boost doesn't feel like as oppressive. Like that was his main thing, is that he was so oppressive. I think that he just did things.
Because there's so many purples, man. I don't know. I can see him here. It's fine, but I just think because there's so many purples, he could be a little higher if you want to like gas. This could
So
be
many
fine.
reds, dude. It's like the same exact thing we were thinking. There's so many reds. There's a lot. There's more purples, but there's so many reds.
And there's
Fucking
not-
droids, MUI.
I guess you can run
cooler.
with Revs up, but Revs just not good enough to stop
I
the
think
reds.
especially for the
Yeah.
fact that our number one being cooler
Whoa.
runs into
Spoilers.
spoilers that number one in the game is cool. I think that's like the biggest effect on him is that the number one unit in the game, specifically, you're gonna see Cooler more than not. Is that he's red, and then Cowcan's yellow.
And there's not good enough blue to really.
Yeah, I noticed we do this. I don't really like. I know colors is like a super important thing. This is why we go like full circle sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we're like, but yellows because there's so many purples. But then we're like,
it's just
but this and this because there's every color has a relevant fucking unit. You know what I mean?
It's
there's
just how many
of those units,
Yeah.
correct? And how many of them are in the best teams, and how many of them
flow
are
with that specific unit.
correct? I think he flows fine. I think he's heavily underrated in my opinion. I just think there's too many things keeping him low.
Yeah.
Being the color, his damage, and his defense.
If he had a better blue that could run with him, I'd agree he'd be higher. But no, he's not a better blue that can run with
I feel like when USS gets that, like, he actually fits on a team where it's like tagging.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to be a lot more resourceful.
Ooh, he's...
Yeah.
Whis? I don't know. Whis time?
You guys, I feel like we haven't been keeping up with the chat. What's good, Suncam? Whis, I feel like I want to place him high, but lower than I initially placed him a couple of times. Hella low, right?
Yep. I want to say below GV.
Below GV.
Yep.
Jesus. Let me think about it.
Whis is support.
I'd put him above GV, but I'd put him probably like right around here. I could see this.
I put him lower. I put him below GV. I put him at least below Super GV.
I think droids and Whis is just still too strong. To cater him below GV where you're not actually seeing GV, we're giving GV the benefit of the doubt by being on movies. But like Whis is in that same position where he's not really doing much damage in defenses. His utility and support with fucking the best units, droids. You could put him with Cooler. You could put him with any. Like, I think Cooler with Whis actually could work.
I think it's Tapion syndrome. He just exists. He's
just but supports are important. But the green card is heavy, bro. The green card is heavy.
I can see it, but like I don't fully.
You would just move him here, right? Like that's like
it's not too far. But I think Super Vegeta is a little bit hurt by that placement. That's all.
I think individually, for sure. Individually, I would rather have Super Vegeta. I just think the fact that he is specifically paired up with fucking droids is the reason why. Honestly, he could be argued even higher than this, but I personally just think his overall lacking in defense. The fact that he gets two-carded,
he doesn't do anything besides support.
Support, yeah, that's like his only reason for existing. He offers green cards and damage inflicted.
All right.
So, Porku.
Going in order.
I think he was great a little while ago, and now he's yellow. Exactly. So he's somewhere in S. I think he's somewhere in S.
Really?
He's Sun Family.
Yeah, but
that's it.
Okay,
that's it. He's not Sun Family.
What's the team though?
MEY,
Revhan,
Dragon Fist, him. If you want to run a full color wheel Sun Family, you're missing a blue, but I think he's individually he's fine. He just has a huge team issue. That's like his biggest thing. The Dragon Fist has a huge team issue. Honestly, I think he's fine individually. But he's yellow.
Oh, he's high for you.
No, I didn't place him.
I didn't
place him.
Dude.
I think there's a lot of purples though. We've just covered this. There's so many fucking purples. Honestly, I would put him over Sword of Hope. I'd put him like I'd literally put him right here. Or the what did I just do?
Move to end.
No, I moved Bardock.
Oh, Bardock
was he here?
Above, below? No, below. He was below Kaizen.
What is going on?
Bardock.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We said that. We
Yeah. Okay, good.
I think Porku's fine where he is.
I think this is fine.
I think
this is perfect.
I think it works.
Yeah.
Okay,
good. I'm glad that works because
it took me a minute.
He's not bad. He's definitely not bad. He's just yellow.
Yeah.
But then we think about the purples in the game as well. It's fucking a lot of purples. So there's actually more purples than there are reds now. There's more relevant purples. Given that the reds are higher tiered, we're ranking a bit of MUI, droids, cooler. Top 3 units in the game, right? Or top 4.
Yeah.
Top 4 units in the game. Spoiler alert! There's not MUI right here. I think he's fine. I would put MUI number 4. Still as tedious.
Well, let's just put Cooler number 1 then, right? Let's just
cover him. Yeah. Just touch on him real quick. He has many options team-wise.
Top 3,
Mono Red. The team that I never actually ran was him, Tapion, Dragon Fist. I thought that team was very annoying, but it worked. I never ran it, but it worked. You run him leader slot fusions, it works. You run him on USS, even though it's shit. You can run him on God Key, even though it's shit. He has so many options team-wise that I think that's a thing that will keep him up for a very long time. Saiyans, him, Majin Vegeta, and then somebody else, Bardock, Dragon Fist. Individually, like his kits, obviously he has the auto Dokobaki win.
Well,
Endurance on his last man is huge. So if you have the last man, it's just easy clutch.
Is insane.
Stalling, 3 damage. The Clash, I think, is one of the biggest things that no other unit in the game has priority gain like that. If you can play very close to your opponent and bait strikes and
if you
clashes,
play
that's
aggressive
easy.
MUI, you're going crazy.
You're going crazy, yeah.
And
MUI,
cover null main, like, a lot.
without boost, he's still doing really good damage. His defenses aren't too bad, honestly.
You don't notice them because he's auto dodging.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter too much at that point.
But
we have,
I think he just fits
coming up.
so much. I think,
Let's,
So
go
we'll cover
to,
this.
let's go to cooler number 1.
do you want to do Vegeta? I feel like we can easily get Vegeta.
I mean, we could just do cooler. He's right
Okay.
there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Number 1.
All right. So the best unit in the game, you guys. We come to a very easy. This is not even like a thing we have to think about for too long. He's too oppressive. He counters the other couple best units in the game a lot.
He was made to counter the Ultra.
So many Super Saiyans. It's not even just the best units in the game. So many relevant units. Super Vegetos, Trunks, multiple Trunks, Revival going. There's so many units that you can see a little bit higher that are Super Saiyans, right? Think about like if an Ultra Z Broly drops soon, he's gonna counter that unit. No matter what fucking color he is. If he's blue, he's gonna go type neutral. Super. He's a relevant new age. What's the other unit that has that relevance? A Bardock, right?
Yeah.
Like he's just anti Super Saiyans.
Well.
Anti Super Saiyans.
He's gonna age very well. Like straight up. He can't really age bad because they're always gonna be Super Saiyan.
The lock-in on strike is stupid.
Yeah.
One lock-in, it changes the entire game because you control it. You're locked in, you can't do anything, and you can kill.
It's not stoppable, it's not restricted.
Exactly. That lock-in's probably one of his biggest abilities.
We
The
all know
oppression, he's not like paper or anything. I mean, we'll have to see after boost, but the blast armor is crazy. Utility is pretty crazy. He offers support, I believe, in his kit, right? Support to allies.
Way too much.
Yeah. So it's not even like an argument right now. The fact that he does all of this, I think, puts him above the other ones. Like you could definitely see some arguments with these two specifically.
Also on number 1 team. We didn't mention.
Yeah, number 1 team. That's like one of the biggest things. He fits on the best team in the game.
Yeah,
So it's not a singular unit team game. He fits on the best team in the game.
Yeah.
He fits with movies, Ultra Gogeta, whoever else on movies. He fits alongside fucking powerful opponents. He fits with them. Fits with all these units.
He makes a mono team work, bro. Like that's droids couldn't make a mono team work, and Cooler does it. That's it. Straight up. That's it.
I felt like it worked, but it wasn't good. It worked, but it wasn't good.
It's top 3 right now, mono red. I would say. I think it is.
Really?
At least. It is. Insane.
I mean, with droids, it needs to be on there. You
Disruption.
need to have the droids on the team, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. MUI droids set. Cooler.
Okay.
There's so many Super Saiyans that are supposed to counter them. They don't really get to the counter. The Super Saiyan counter. Vegeta. Before we get to our.
Wow, I can't believe it's come down to these two.
FBF, bro. Like,
I don't even think he's good. I don't think he's good. I just think they're
worse.
I don't think he's good. But yeah, you think he's really that bad?
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Yeah, I was thinking
he's somewhere in S plus.
I thought he was better than Trunks prior to this list. I'm gonna be honest.
I think individually he easily solos the Vegeta. The only problem is that Trunks is a Super Saiyan, and I've already come past that issue. I think just individually he's so, but he's not better than Trunks. I think it's just the Super Saiyan thing.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
I don't think he's better than over Trunks on the list. I don't. I think for the fact that where you want to run him, Future, and he misses out.
No,
VB's already not on the team. Like you don't even want to run VB on Future anymore, right?
Hear me out. You run him with Vegeta Clan, then you run.
Why are they talking about Zoom already? What is going on?
What?
What is happening?
And then you would run Majin Vegeta.
It's because you're here, bro. They're talking about fucking Zoom.
Who would be
Zoom knows everything. What the fuck?
Who would be in Majin Vegeta? That's a really good duo that's going to work out.
Yeah,
well.
absolutely. Vegeta Clan team. It's just not even fully fledged out, though. I still think Vegeta Clan is kind of ass.
I can see him...
It's still kind of ass.
I can see him interchangeable with Trunks. I can see that.
Fair, but I would still put first form over the Vegeta. I can see this. I can see this, but I can also see this.
Okay, I'd say first form, but not Rev.
Okay.
I actually do get it. I get it. I do think Trunks is a little bit gassed, but I do get it.
I feel like the only thing that's holding Trunks for you is what, the Super Saiyan thing? I feel like his innate kit has just too many opportunities to make plays. the fucking Vanisher Sword is
I agree.
stupid. Double ultimate, type neutral. He goes fucking type neutral, bro.
I think you're-
I feel like
Vegeta
Trunks
sniping
is heavily
less
slept,
often.
bro.
I think Trunks actually is better sniping than Vegeta at this point.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I didn't really see that till then.
He's a fucking kid, bro. His kid is pretty good. It's just the Super Saiyans. Like the Super Saiyan thing, I think is the only thing that would hold the Trunks back. Yeah. Let's do. You want to start with? I feel like Frieza.
FPF. Yep.
Because
Where
this
are we
one's
going?
gonna be the most controversial,
Dude,
right?
he's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
FPF. Where are we going?
I don't even like Dragon Fist.
Me neither.
Okay.
Now I don't.
FPS. Let's think.
FPS.
Let's think.
Where would you
I
where
think
would you
he's
put him?
easily above this, at least minimum above
Yes.
this. Okay.
I think he's above 3-4.
Wait. I think he's above Trunks. I think he's above Dragon Fist. I think he's. You're gonna not say he's above this, but I personally do think he's above this.
Okay.
Eloise the better team.
Yellow.
Eloise,
Yellow.
he's also a lot of purples. And Region isn't a good team. Eloise a great team. To have him as an
Can I
option.
argue on this?
Sure.
Who want to be run on PO with the red
Absolutely.
Red.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
type neutral? That's
So
the thing.
he's around here. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you were trying to have him at tier 1 early, sure.
Because
bro.
we had nothing made.
And I know that's why we had to bring him in. So we clear-minded.
Yeah, but clear mind, I'm fucking jumbled.
Would
bro.
you put him over the Boo though? I'd put him over Boo.
No.
Individually.
I think his mono red's a thing that he can run on.
I think Eloise is easily more seen than this Boo. You don't see fucking Mono Red with Boo. People, it might be a team, but it's not random.
Yeah, I mean that could be argued.
Would you see this?
I
I
think
think this
that's
is
okay.
fine.
I don't
Would you put
agree
him over
with it, but I can see
TV?
it's
No,
okay.
right?
I could probably
I feel
put him
like
over TV.
okay, good.
I'd put him over the next 3 units, to be honest.
These?
Yeah.
Good. All right, I agree with
That's
this.
it.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Now we have
Woo!
we have hell.
We have Divinity.
How do we do this, man's? How do we do deepest?
I think he's
I don't know.
heavily carried by his team. That's it. He's the
don't think
only
he's on
good.
the team.
Where's the? I think he's on the team. I run full color wheel most of the times. The only color I'm not running on the team is purple because I don't run Revon. But I think
I
Revon's
run Revon.
I would
Revon has more
put.
value.
I'd put
He's not
Dragon
for
Fist.
movies.
That's arguable.
It's not.
You know, it's arguable. It's arguable. It's arguable. I think he's still fine with
I think he's
fucking what he's
Tapion.
supposed to do
Still think
with his
Tapion.
cover null. He's meant to farm Dragon
But
Balls.
he
He's
was
meant to
being
continue
crazy.
combos.
Absolutely.
He's meant to fill his gauge, and then he's actually doing stuff. But this boost has definitely affected him, and that's why I'm naturally just gonna place him lower. I had him top 7 on my list,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna place him lower than
Yep.
top 7.
I hope
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ow, so 7.
Good.
8, 9, 10, 11. I'd put him around here.
You're bugging.
You'd put him lower.
I'm putting him below Tapion.
I'd put him above Tapion. We've just agreed that Tapion's fucking garbage, bro. At least put him
Two
right here.
cards.
I could see this.
Two cards.
I can see this. I can see this. I can see this.
2 cards.
I can see this. I feel like Dragon Fist being anywhere here is.
Two cards. He sucks.
I agree. He's fucking ass, but he has purpose.
What is it? What
Oh
is
my
it?
god.
He did almost.
I can see this. I can
But
easily
shit,
see this. I can
Eclipse
see this.
Bounty.
I can easily see
He
this.
gets 2 carded by a 3-star cooler. How do I value that? How? Who's?
Don't get caught easy, bro.
What?
for what he's supposed to do,
Oh.
we can't think like don't get caught, obviously, right? But for what he's supposed to do, and he's supposed to nuke on his ult post gauge, and he does damage post
brother,
gauge.
we
I
can't
think
agree.
I think
we can't agree. I'm sorry.
you think Dragon Fist is just unusable. That's what you're saying. 'Cause
no,
they're down here.
no. I think
Like he's not
He's
that.
S plus. But he's below Tapion.
He's carried by his team. He's carried by his team. Movies being
No.
the best team, you could slap
He's
him on
not
the
a
team.
core.
Regardless if he's core in your core team, he's on movies.
From any core team.
That's why
Blue
GV
Red
is so
Purple
high.
is the
That's-
best team, bro. Blue Red Purple's the best team right now.
I can
Red
see him
Star,
right. I can
Red
see him
Star.
right here. I can see him right here.
No, I can't.
Can you see
we
him?
can't agree. We literally cannot agree in Dragon Fist.
I can't see him down here. I literally
I don't say that. I think he's
You-
bottom S plus.
bottom S plus.
Below Tapion. That's what I think.
Can you put him above Tapion?
No.
I can't see
The
him.
pivot of
I
Tapion is
can't
more
see it.
important than Dragon Fist getting 2 carded by a cooler. That's it.
I don't see it.
14-star Dragon
I
Fist,
don't
2
see it.
carded.
I have this guy over.
14-star 2 carded. Can't say anything else. That's all I got.
Let's see what Jess says. I say mid S plus. Read my message.
Use Dragon Fist right now.
I see one problem.
please.
Let's just green.
Cooler
Let me
one
read the
plus
message
Tapion?
first.
Cooler doesn't
Switch
want
LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku with LF Green Vegeta. Because I see more LF Gokus than the Vegetas if you think is different. Need an explanation. This is a high ranking list. That's like the main explanation.
Fact.
So maybe, in a different ranking, you might see more
Fact.
of the Gokus. I just think with Cooler, yellows are just... He's the best unit in the game. Yellows are just devalued. I think individually, Goku's fine.
Back. See the clip. That's all I have to say. I can't.
I've posted a lot of clips. I've seen it. I'm not an advocate for Dragon Fist. That's why it's close. It's close to what we... I think it's fine. This is our disagreement. You're going to put him here,
Yep.
and I would put him here. It's not like the biggest...
I think it's a big gap.
I feel like VB's fucking garbage too. You think VB's trash? I think Tapion's not that good, but he's not less valuable than these two units, in my opinion. I think he's at least minimum here. I actually can argue higher than this.
Go Ruff! Get him!
Am I? Nah. Y'all are bugging, bro. Yeah, you're bugging.
No, man. If Tapion gets one carded,
Wait, which take are we talking about? Which take are we talking
I assume it's a Tapion. No.
VB is garbage? I mean...
Yes, VB's garbage without USV. Alright about it.
There we go.
What are you talking about?
This is for everyone that is wondering on the list, everything here that we've placed, we've agreed on. So these are both of our opinions on this list.
State this.
So we have not made a placement. This is the only thing we have not agreed on yet.
Yeah.
Can we take this out? Oh my god. So the only thing is
Put
missing
it
is this.
default.
Everything else is both of our opinions, if anyone was wondering.
Listen, if Tapion gets one carded, Dragon Fist getting two carded. What's the difference? Cooler's still locking and two carding him. There's no difference.
I think he just has more utility. Easily more utility. All he is fodder and support.
AoE depth, support, and disrupt.
Farming Dragon Balls, cover null, OP ult, damage after
OP
post gauge. Yeah, I mean, he does.
He couldn't
At higher stars, at higher
I
stars.
used them at 14 cents. Listen. Neutral, Ultra Gogeta. Neutral, no gauge, Dragon Fist. Couldn't one-shot a... I think I had like 90% stacked up with Dragon Fist. He couldn't one-shot
Y'all are
Ultra
both
Gogeta.
high.
He couldn't
Rating at 14. We're rating at higher stars. So, like,
one-shot Ultra Gogeta
whether
at
it's
14
like...
green. Fuck that. Got me.
Dragon Fist is squishy. I think his main issue is his defenses. That is his problem. I think he's a glass cannon. I think he's a glass cannon.
Yeah, double ult damage, but they couldn't
But
one-shot
USV
Ultra
over MV, I mean, it's arguable. This is our hot take, by the way. Yo, Ruff, I need to see what your take is about.
He couldn't
That I'm...
kill
What?
the
Ruff, drop your take. Drop your take so I can see this.
Double ult damage eclipse, Virgil.
I don't see in what world Dragon Fist is worse than Mecha Frieza. I just see him being more valuable in the fact that he's too squishy, bro. Dragon Fist, I have a personal opinion against Dragon Fist. He's too squishy. You know I'm being nice here for Dragon Fist, right? I know he's ass, but he has a spot. He has a spot on the team. Higher? He says he says higher.
Who? I think AGF.
He's the best on the team. So why is he saying if I'm high, bro? He said who?
AGF is way too high. I just realized this.
No, wait. He's talking about Dragon Fist. He's talking about Dragon Fist. Who are you talking about, Ruff?
Ruff's bugging. He's like a 2-star Dragon Fist.
This is definitely in a personal opinion.
Now I gotta touch on AGF, bro.
No, I don't think so.
Why is he so high?
I don't think he's lower than that. I don't think he's at all lower than that.
Fine.
At all lower than that. Nope.
Because VB needs help.
He counters Coolers and MUI's weakness. Who are we talking about?
Counters Cooler's weakness. Great. Cooler doesn't have a weakness. Who's he weak to? MV? Great.
I think individually he's better than Tapion. Better than Tapion, I think VB has lost a shit ton of value. I think easily he's here. Easily. Core doesn't really matter.
What?
Core doesn't really matter. I think Dragon Fist, Dragon Full Color Wheel is arguable like a core team. I think so. I think so. You don't need it. Need is not core. Need is not core.
What do I need a Tapion in my matchup ready to bring? Or Dragon Fist? Look at the purple.
It's just preference to what your play style, right? If you prefer your units to be buffed, that's what Tapion's for. He's there to support to make your units do way more damage. Dragon Fist has this play style where you want to farm Dragon Balls and you want to execute and destroy units. Cooler does farm. I know, but I think Dragon Fist, Cooler, and Ultra Gogeta is a fine team.
But
I think that's a core team too.
it's not. If you just
Stop the V. I don't know why everyone's saying VB slander like he's in a bad place. Like he's fucking top 20. Like how is VB in a bad spot? For anyone that's bugging on VB, like what are y'all talking about? He's ran with the Ultras, and you know what Ultras are? Super Saiyans, and you know what happens when you switch in and out of them? Cooler 3 cards, fucking VB.
Zach, can you show me AGF getting 2-carded by Cooler?
I think Dragon Fist
And healing, all that health back, by the way, as AGF does. Thanks.
I think this is the one thing.
I think optimizing a blue, red, purple setup is better than running a full color. That's it.
I agree. I mean, if you want, I usually do that. I don't run full color wheel all the time, but I think if you can make a full color wheel work, it's better than not. And I think movies is one of those teams that full color wheel does work fine. It works perfectly fine. I think a lot of people will think that he's up here because of how good movies is. I think this boost has impacted him so much that, bro, yesterday, my 3-star Mecha fucking Frieza one-shotted a Dragon Fist at 13 stars. Or 10, whatever the fuck.
I've been in the boat. I was in the boat.
First blue card. First blue card. First blue card.
24 hours ago, I was in that boat with a shit tier equipped cooler, almost 2-carding him.
This is going to be great for the video. You know, this is going to be amazing. This is amazing. He's too squishy. He's too squishy.
What is this? And he's just getting 2-carded by Dragon Fist. What crack is that? You're on crack, bro. I'm sorry. What? Oh, man.
I knew a yellow smoking.
What is man spamming?
Jay, are you okay, bro? Do you need a timeout? We're going to put you in the corner, all right? It's a tier list. These are opinions. This is not life or death. See, this is...
You shouldn't have to Zenkai buff a unit for them to be good and not squishy. That's so stupid.
The only thing I do disagree is that I do think that he has a lot of value because of movies. That's like the only thing. I think individually, it's fucking tough for him, bro. He's just not eating damage. He's just not eating damage at all, bro. He's not eating damage. I think he's fine because of movies. He can be argued much higher than this. I personally don't like him to the point where I'm going to drop him lower. Everyone in the chat would actually have him higher than this.
Hold on.
Every top unit is
Zenkai buff. Zenkai buff. Gogeta doesn't need a Zenkai buff. NY doesn't need a Zenkai buff. MV doesn't need a Zenkai buff.
None of these units need Zenkai buffs. Yeah.
Fact.
Wait. All up to
Cell doesn't.
Yeah, no one needs a fucking Zenkai buff. The whole top 20 list doesn't need a Zenkai buff. What is it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The whole top S plus tier and up doesn't need a Zenkai buff. All these units don't even need
Crack! Gogeta gets 3 carded.
Gogeta gets 3 carded.
No, he does not.
I have to say, I usually Zenkai buff USG, but on movies I do not. On movies you don't. Yeah, I mean, what would you use to Zenkai buff him that would be optimal on the team? The fucking other bench.
Transforming Gogeta.
That's not a good option.
It's not. I know. That's the point.
So he's fine without the Zenkai buff, is what I'm saying. I think personally, it's not good. I think you know what the funny thing is that if we pull up my team right now, you know what we're gonna see. Hold up, yo, pull up. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So if we're gonna pull up my movies team, the only unit that I have a fucking Zenkai buff on is guess who? Oh my god, is he not even on here? Where'd he go? Where's my movies team? I don't have it, I guess. Never mind. I was gonna say it is Dragon Fist. That's the only unit I'm Zenkai buffing, literally.
That's not something to benefit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just took out the whole screen. Oh, and we were talking about cooler this whole time, but I needed to this. I feel bad for anybody that's watching this.
What?
Nothing. It was just like this. And it should be like that.
They know who we're on about.
Yep.
Bro. I can't.
We have to come to some agreement because this needs to be on the list.
He has to be below Tapion.
He's just not below Tapion. He's just not. Individually, I can live. I can go. Debatable? Yes.
So can you put it on this list and concede that?
I think I can see why you're having above. I just think individually, I can live without the support. He's literally just fodder for support. This guy does too much individually. He does too much individually. And there's top tier blue.
And he's not killing them. The blues are killing. MV does actually go. Gogeta goes neutral.
I'm so fucking dead. Bro. He said, and he's dying to me. I know, but that's why he's so far back. Most people, he would be higher.
Two blues.
I feel like.
Bro, only one blue he's doing damage to. And killing, like, frequently. Which is probably BB, right? Gogeta could go neutral. MV could nuke him. No?
I can't see him under VB. I can't see him. I would honestly.
Squishy, stop typing. Stop. Mass Squishy, you're on crack. More phone calls.
So.
Run a poll? I ain't changing my opinion if people disagree with it. What?
This is our list, so we have to
Fuck
agreement.
that.
Dragon Fist will 1 combo USG even if you type neutral. Well, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
In fact, I'm not gonna disagree, but I also think you do have like this bias towards Dragon Fist where you just use them a lot on a lot of your main setups. So you just have like you like using this unit. I am trying to be like in the middle to where it's like I personally don't like Dragon Fist, but I see his value in where a lot of people would argue he's like core on movies, right? I can see a full color wheel being valid as an argument. So that's why I'm trying to have like this in between. Like, where can we put him in between?
That's a Steve Vegeta.
I think he's easily above Tapion over as like a unit. I think VB's just, I don't know even why VB's like, like individually, he's just valid because he's blue.
That he nukes purple to gold. Okay. So why did he live a type neutral 14-star Gogeta? Why did 14-star Gogeta live his ult?
He just has too many good partners, bro. He has too many good partners. Like,
Why
fits.
Why the blue live
He has too many good partners.
Why the blue live
So
green
even
type
if
neutral?
you have like a personal like, I don't like Dragon Fist. I don't even, I have trouble liking Dragon Fist, and I feel like it's fair. It's one of those things that it's fair because he could be argued much higher. He could be argued much lower in your case, right? I feel like this middle ground to where it's like
I have to see him at least.
My gripe.
If he's not swappable with Tapion,
My
I can't agree.
gripe with I can do this. I legit can do this. I can do this. I can live with them next to each other. You have
VB
to
has
have
to be high. VB has to be higher. VB has
yeah,
to be
I know.
higher.
I agree with VB being higher. That was like our initial
they
thing.
have to be swappable.
I feel like they're carried by their fucking team. These two units are carried by movies.
And I think they have to be swappable.
And the fact that they just lost boost, their main issue is their defenses.
This is not too crazy offense.
Post Gage, he does okay damage.
He doesn't get anything on Gage.
Oh, his ultimate
He gets his
damage.
ultimate, yeah, but
that's
he
what I'm
doesn't-
saying. And he's built up
But he's
at
resetting.
around that time, isn't it? He's built up around that time. You build up.
If he swaps.
I know, but usually
set to 130. That's not enough with his stats. That's not enough.
haven't really been keeping up. Is Elif cooler worth summoning for? Yes, he is.
Just because units are in every match doesn't mean anything. Just so you know, obvious.
In most cases, I know a lot of you guys are going to say he should be above this, and I think that there's a fair argument because of movies. Because of movies. And I think the reason we agree on the fact that Dragon Fist is just bad individually.
Yes.
He's just bad individually. So that's why this is our list, so we're rating him personally lower. We're just he's trying to rate him too bad, and I'm trying to rate him.
Put him equivalent to Tapion.
I'm trying to rate him
swappable.
bad.
They are swappable. That's all I can say. That's the nicest I can be.
I just don't think Tapion has the same values. I do not.
I think they're swappable.
I just don't see it. No, this guy is too overrated. He's too fucking overrated. He does nothing but he's there to support. That's
He's
it.
a pivot. I agree.
And Dragon
what does he do?
has-
He dies in 2 cards. That's
Correct.
it.
But he doesn't support. He actually is there for other things, right? I put Dragon Fist at the top of S tier personally. I can see the argument. I can see the argument for it. It's just recently, this is early as well. It's been 1 day since he's lost his boost.
Yep.
It's been only 1 day. So, personally, from him seeing whatever he saw, I saw a lot what I needed to see yesterday. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, go watch it. I posted the clip. My 3-star Mecha Frieza one-shotting a 10-star Dragon Fist. One clip. It's like a 10 to 15
video.
Yeah. It's gonna be a nice video to edit. Where does this?
Have fun.
But there's no wrong answer here for everyone that's just wondering and stuff like that. There's no wrong answers with opinions. I think at the end of the day, if you can argue up here, and I would be okay with it, you could argue down here. I think he needs to at least be above Tapion. I don't think he's better or worse than Tapion. I can see this. Oh no. I can see I see this.
Back, if he could sustain, that'd be great. But he's dying. He's dying before he could do arts. Simple.
I see the viewpoint of him being up here. Somewhere up here, I see him being not Z tier. I see the viewpoint of this, and that's solely for his team. Solely for his team. I think he's the only. The movies is fantastic.
It is.
It's fantastic with the team.
Meant to be the main unit on movies.
In your opinion,
listen. What does movies need? What do you think movies doesn't have that they need?
I think his Controversional and the way he farms cards is just too valuable. And then at that point,
but they already have that.
That's fine. And then they have double down is crazy.
Rebhon is that durability sense of unit.
I don't run Rebhon.
But he be the durability of movies,
Correct.
Right?
Correct. I mean, I think they need a revamped.
Is a support. Rebhon's support and durability.
But you could go double the way, though, right? You could double down. Some teams are just double down.
Why would you want to run a squishier unit? Why would you want to do that?
Get rid of units quicker.
He doesn't do more damage than anybody.
I know, but he is ramping up. At the same time, he's farming cards, and he has cover null. So you're continuing combos. He's drawing more cards. Cooler's drawing cards.
I guess this is going to be preference at this point. Because I'd rather have a safety of Revhan with durability than Dragon Fist who can do okay damage.
I think he's bad. But you just think he's better.
Yep.
So we need a middle. We need a middle so we can end this list. Can you see this? Remember,
no.
If you can see this, we can say yes.
I can't. I need Tapion and Dragon Fist to be
this individual, you could do that. We need to have this be our, everything else I think we've agreed actually perfectly.
They need to be interchangeable. If they're not interchangeable, I can't agree.
Can I agree with this? I don't know. I don't think VB... I think VB's lost so much too. His main team is fucking fusions, bro. I can honestly see
too much on the Reds that are way too good. Dragon Fist cannot do anything to anybody. That's it. He's dying quickly. He's gonna be the fucking GV of the meta. That's it.
By the way, I'm sorry for any comments that we've missed. We're in this huge dilemma here.
This debate's been here for like an hour and a half.
It's probably been like 30 minutes.
No, because we had
since
it before.
This last point. Yeah, since this last point. Carried by team, these 2 units is fine. I personally still run them both on the team. I actually don't run Revhan. I can see his
video. Never.
We have to find middle ground, like a middle ground that you can agree on.
That's it. If you can say they're debatable, I'll agree.
I can say they're debatable.
So you have to put them next to each other. You guys concede somewhere. I conceded with Goku Black, to be fair. I don't think he's anywhere near there. But you don't have experience, so I conceded.
With Goku Black, no, I think, yeah. I mean, Goku, I've seen enough gameplay. It's just he's not even ran enough. You know what I mean? I understand people haven't summoned on this banner, but it's
a lot higher than where he is right now. And I agree. Goku Black.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's fine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could concede on this one spot, huh? We gotta get the take.
No. Dragon Fist is not going any lower than... He's not worse than Tapion, bro.
Interchangeable is all I ask.
Interchangeable. Fine. Interchangeable, but that leaves VB in a weird spot because I easily think Dragon Fist is better than VB. So that's the problem. I can agree that these 2 units are interchangeable, but I think Dragon Fist is better than VB.
Yeah, I don't think VB's gonna be that low.
Lower than Dragon Fist.
Nope.
So we have to... I can agree that these are interchangeable now. I can agree with that.
But then VB's too low.
Then VB's too low. That's my point. I could see... this.
Exactly. I just saw.
You want Dragon Fist in the back end here, bro.
Yes.
I literally could see this guy much higher. I could see him much higher. It's solely for core.
Have you run him
movies? Yes, I've
since Boost ended.
No.
Come on, then.
I've ran into him, and that's why he's dropped.
You gotta give me something.
And that's why he's dropped.
You gotta give me something, then.
I dropped
run him at peak stars, man.
I can agree with next to Tapion. But that puts VB in a weird spot.
VB cannot move. Don't think he can move at all. You agreeing?
I'll stick credibility with this tape.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't care.
I don't like Dragon Fist, though.
We both are. He's just him a little bit more.
I'm just like, he's bad. He's badder. That's our takes right now. We're arguing on how shitty he is. Everyone's like, he should be so high. I think individually he's shit. Individually, he doesn't do as much damage, warranting how much fucking damage he takes.
Kills, locks in, and ult destroys. He couldn't kill a neutral Ultra Gogeta with his ult. Like, 200% in plus build-up. He is not good enough. That's it. Double ult damage, peaks equipped, 14-star, couldn't do it. Shit unit, got it. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing else to him. Cell fell off, you're on crack.
Dragon Fist a budge. Like I said, this is just... I think this should be a take that we're kind of agreeing on, which is funny because we both agree that he's lower than his average rating.
But Tapion doing this job, AoE and support is way too much. Then T, I guess. That's how we view it.
He actually gets 2 to 3 carded. I could see him getting around there.
No, he did.
But
he did. I showed it. He did. Tapion is higher than Super Saiyan 3 because of support alone, and Vados can be argued to be the same level? No, because Vados is not disrupting. Vados is not giving a card on entry, and Vados is not also giving AoE damage.
Okay. I could see them tied.
Okay.
I could absolutely see them tied now. I'm thinking of...
I don't mind, but I think they're tied, so that's good enough to me.
I think they're tied. Okay.
We came around.
I think, like, the tiniest bit above, but tied. Fine. But I feel like
we
they're
agreed on the list. That's all that matters.
okay. I just need to see Tapion at the end of fucking S+. I feel like you can interchange it. I just need to see Tapion at the back end.
I think it can be at the end. I think they have to be changed.
Okay. And I can see the argument here almost, but VB is just losing value by the day, I think.
Yeah, I agree. But USV is still good enough to run. Even though he's fucked over, he's still good enough to run to make VB still viable.
That's fine. Okay, we've done the list.
Yes, Aiden, he is 14 stars. Deepest over Angel. Yep. I'll go over the list. Before we wrap it up here.
I think the one take that we've both come up with that I don't think anyone has else said is this Maj Vegeta one.
I've seen it, but I've never concrete seen it. So this is the first time I see it too. I don't think it's that hot, man.
I think it's only because of Cooler. That is the only reason.
Yeah, no.
And it's enough of a reason. It's enough of a reason. I think it's scary to run USV. Why would you run USV if you're just gonna die?
Bro, it's meta dependency. MV is legitimately the most meta dependent unit in the entire game right now.
How's VB better than Dragon Fist is beyond me. We're not comparing the units. I think individually, me personally, Dragon Fist just lost a lot of value individually, which is why he's lower. Dragon Fist or a list or teams, color, and what? Teams, color, and individual. Teams, color, and individual. They're all three things have to be considered when rating an opinion. So it's not like, oh, Dragon Fist is worse than VB, blah, blah, blah. Or some units. There's a lot of units that are higher solely for this team. I would have GV lower if it wasn't for their team. I would have so many of these units probably lower if it wasn't for their team.
MV, people are going to ask what is his team. You run him either... Just run him on movies. If you want to run with Tapion, run him on leader slot. You can run him with LF First Form. LF First Form's free. Then you run a red as Cooler, blue, red, purple. You run a lot of stuff with MV. Blue, red, purple, Cooler, First Form, MV. Run that. You'll see what we're talking about.
Individual.
USP
so wait, so is there anything that we would change? Are we making this official? So this is official.
Yep.
All right, you guys, this is our official.
Well, let's touch on the whole
official.
Thing
real quick. So Cell.
Well,
Peak S+.
LBZ, Z+, we won't change, right?
This top 6, I think, is standard. I feel like this is only hot take.
I don't think it's hot.
I think it's hot, but at the same time, it's like
true.
It's fair.
I think it's true.
I just don't.
It's meta dependency. That's all it is. If we have to specify, it's meta dependency.
So when people see, oh my god, Majin Vegeta over USV, it's not an individual fucking take. It's just why would you run USV when 4 out of 5 games you're running into Cooler. And he's dead.
BB.
It's not his fault. It's not USV. He's not a bad unit. He's fine. Majin Vegeta is just literally... Bro, I ran him for a short period of time. And given the success with the team was fucking horrible and the synergy was awful with the team I was running. Just the damage, that one game I ran into you and I lost. Do you remember the team I ran into you where I had Cooler leader? Majin Vegeta was carrying that whole game. He carried that triple red team.
Stopped by much.
Yeah.
Like, the stoppage of Majin Vegeta is 2 greens below, and you're running with First Form who can nuke both those greens.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because you run first... We haven't tried that. Honestly, I just thought about the top of my head. First Form,
I mean, he has a lot of options. It's not even like he's option
the best setup for him.
Yeah.
And that'd be insane. Color
which of the teams?
It would be First Form, MV, and Cooler. That blue, red, purple.
Absolutely.
That'd be insane.
Absolutely. And honestly, I think... I'm not even going to lie. That's just the better team. If you don't want to run LOE, if you want to run, like, specific... Those are the top 3 units, and then
you have double support. You have a lock-in. You have nuking.
You're missing out on rush control, but it doesn't really matter. I already devalued this blue Frieza for his first life. It's fucking squishy.
Rush control right now. The rally units die so quickly.
Anyways, exactly.
There's no control.
Fantastic. And I think that's why we valued Cell so much, also because rising rush control as Dragon Ball manipulation is easily better than the revivals right now.
You have a lot of control sticks. You have Cooler's sub count up, and then Frieza's green card. That's a lot of control of the battle. And then the sub count, up-south count, the nullify cover from Cooler, you have a lot of control of where you could actually go with the match.
Yeah.
It's not really, like, out of your hands with that setup.
So one other thing that I'm thinking is that if people have, like, some other take of, like, units, it's not really far off from anything that we've said here. I think there's some here and there which are, like, personal. I think this Dragon Fist is definitely hot because it's arguable. Yep. For us right now, we just don't like Dragon Fist, and that's just us. I personally could see the higher take with him with movies. I already had him lower. Last week on a top 10 list, I put him lower than where people were putting him. I've seen it. It's a personal opinion. Then Goat feels literally the same way as I do about Dragon Fist. Yo, I appreciate the 6-month member DSA.
How much you spent on full Cooler? He'll donate. try it.
$300.
Can we both guess or just Virgil?
Yes, shoot one.
I feel like 300 is low.
Say 500.
Say 650.
650 is very specific. It's like you were there.
Maybe it was.
All right, so I think
Let's,
the whole
let's just go solo.
S plus Cell, I think is perfect.
Yep.
I think it's literally
I
perfect.
think
Like
he's
these,
swappable, but I think it's agreeable.
I think you can argue swappable. Sure.
Yep.
Sure. It's just I literally don't like Revival, but I see his value
I think you
and
should
where
run
he
a
is.
little bit more. Let's see.
I will try him.
All right.
I will try him tonight. Actually, if I stay alive any longer, I'm fucking destroyed right now.
Dude,
I'm
my head's
I'm
fucking
destroyed, bro.
throbbing.
Okay, so Trunks, I feel like is also arguable, but he's one of those things where you realize his innate kit is fucking busted, and that he could go type neutral.
You convinced
He
me on
has-
Trunks.
Dude, he's so good. He's fucking good.
Amelia, let me just say real quick. I'd put Goku Black over VB right now. If it were my Goku Black take, I'd put him over VB. He does way too good.
I think I could see it from what I've seen, but I just haven't used them enough. Also, I just value Blast Armor a ton, the lock-ins, the fucking ultimate.
Spit.
VB does, or this Goku Black does not have an ultimate. I think that's,
Spit.
what is he saying?
We're over
People don't realize that GV Syndrome and Dragon Fist, will come soon enough.
Spit it. Say it more. Say it louder, Will. I know you were.
We'll see.
On my
We'll see.
ass
We've
earlier.
given GV actually more value. I don't know if you've ever
Once-
been
I
here
think
for
he
more
means,
lists.
like, GV.
That he's squishy, so he can't be
GV,
ran.
Like from
After Boosie's
release,
fallen off,
from
you're not
release.
going to see him as
Yeah.
much. Yes.
Trunks, cool. LF's, I don't think there's a problem there.
At all. I think he's that's perfect. This is like the D spot he wants to be at. I don't
Yeah.
think he's could be any lower. Like argue. If anything, you could argue him higher. If anything, I
I
could.
could say over Trunks, and I would be okay with that. But I wouldn't say it's concrete. I'd say
I
it's
think
okay.
anywhere within these three spots you can argue him.
Yep.
But I think this is perfect.
Vegeta,
I think this is fine.
I think he actually could go down, but I think that's okay enough.
I think this could be interchangeable if you want, but I would actually leave him
'Cause I'm looking
here.
at
I would
Jiren.
leave him here.
Jiren makes me scared of him. A little bit. And Mecha, they're very tanky.
I could do
Purples.
this. We could do this, but
I think Vegeta can stay, but he can be moved a little bit down, like near Golden, and I think that's a possibility. Because
let's think
look
about
at-
this.
just
You
look
want
at
to
these
let's
two
think about
purples.
it. Let's
Look
think
at
about
that.
it first. Think about it first, because this is a very big, like the
Like,
first top 20 units are like pretty big decisions
Hear me
because
out.
they're like the best units in the
Hear
game.
me out.
I think he's fine.
Revhun, Mecha, and Jiren all are dying to Vegeta. First form's not. No purple.
I'm not scared of Vegeta. It's
Yeah.
just a lock-in ult. Like if you lose the ability,
potential of his lock-in, of his ult being neutral is way too good.
It's
compared
better.
to
It's better.
Vegeta's,
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
A little support, a little.
but we're debating. The only thing I could see Vegeta is being in. Fucking stop moving. Either this spot, around here.
I would say in front of Golden's actually. I would say in front of, right behind Golden is.
Bro,
one of the
this
two.
is what I was thinking earlier, and I think you convinced me to have him higher.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
convincing
sure.
Myself, he should actually be. I think he should actually
I
be
feel
behind
like-
Golden. If not a little bit next to him.
I agree.
Golden can live long enough.
Like,
to get
you don't
his
even
heal
see
off.
this. You don't even see him. Where do you see this Vegeta? What team is he
I
on?
try to like him, but I can't.
Where's
I'm
his team?
thinking
What-
about it
what-
now.
Where's this guy on?
I ran him
What
with
team is he
Cell,
on?
and it didn't need it.
He's not on future. Yes, he has the future tag. He does not buff future.
Even you
with
can
his-
run him
with
there,
his switch.
Like fine, you can run him there. Even if you do, he doesn't. Cell doesn't need him. You don't need to run him with
Thank
Cell
you.
there.
You know what?
Strike future.
I
yeah.
feel much better having him down here. I could see the
Yeah.
argument for here. He's just very. He has a couple of niche things that keeps
Ooh,
him.
683. Fuck! I almost got you money.
Hugo's way closer. 683. No cooler. I'm sad, man. Also, of course. Yeah, I appreciate the Warno DSA. Was there live chat was telling me my hot takes would annoy him.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
bro?
dude, it takes or takes, bro. There's nothing personal with takes, you know?
If your take is like this Dragon Fist coping, that's all I need to see. If it's anything else, it's fine.
Dude, I'm sorry about that.
Whatever.
I've been shafted that bad, bro. My shaft is actually around there plus for USV, so if that makes feel any better.
Gogeta still living a Dragon Fist as double ult damage with about 200% build up is not good. That's it. That's why I'm so pressed about it.
Please
because
explain
it's
to
still
Unheard of
neutral.
why MV is not better than MEY. I mean,
MEY.
MEY just has way more. He's just a better unit.
Stalling.
He's just a better unit.
team.
Overall, completely better unit. On top of that,
Stalling a better team, bro. That's really it.
yeah, that's it. He's
All you have to
literally
say.
his everything about him is better.
Yeah.
The only reason MV is this high is because he's the top blue unit to stop the top red unit. That's like the main thing.
He can one shot 2 units. That's MV's style. He will do probably like 60%.
I feel
to
so
cooler on
much
one
better
strike.
that this green Vegeta is here.
I agree.
I feel so
I
much
was
better.
coping. I was
I
coping.
feel so much better.
Copium gone. Nice.
I feel so much better. I think even though this guy's fucking squishy, the value that he has
The
on
revival
his
is
says
too
teams,
valuable.
on
See,
fucking on PO, on LOE,
See, this is what you confuse me. Because you like Rival Frieza, right? But then you don't like Revhon.
I don't like Revival
But you don't
Frieza.
like
It's the same issue. They have to suffer from the same issue.
They
Their
do.
first life is gone.
But compare first lives. Who's better off?
I think the only reason Revhon's because of team.
I would say it's actually because Solo is better off.
Yeah, transformed better.
No,
I think
pre.
I think both. Like
think
after, I think post transformation is better.
I think pre is better.
I think post
Both
transformation
and
is better.
pre.
I think they're literally the same unit. It feels like that, but one is more oriented.
One's supporting in a more damaging aspect. Frieza does help and damage, but less.
Yeah.
And Revhon gives you a green card, which is very good for Gogeta. And then Cooler also uses that green card very nicely. I think Revhon, and he does more to PO.
I mean, that's why he's up here.
Two units up there.
I agree.
I think you just under-like Revhon compared to Frieza. Because you say you haven't used them. That's what I'm getting at.
I tried using him, and
What's your
he
Revhon
just red 3.
I have a 12. Maybe I'm more biased because of that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
His
let's wrap this up, bro.
I hate squishy, like, you know what I mean? Units that cannot take a hit.
Yeah.
You need to be able to take a hit. You're not going to play perfect every single game. If you get one combo, you should not be high on a list.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, nobody. Okay, I'm gonna say a one combo.
What's one of these units can get one combo? USV right now with Cooler. That's it.
I think I don't
Revhon,
agree with that.
He gets 2 carded with Cooler.
I think the way to get one combo. Remember who's up here? You see him, blue unit.
It's like almost one
Gogeta
combo though. These guys' first lives literally is a one combo.
Oh yeah, I'm saying type neutral. Let's say that.
Okay,
type neutral.
Then,
one
yeah,
combo,
then for sure. Then a lot of these units.
If the revivals get,
I'm just thinking about the revival specifically.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we on AGF to Gogeta? Let's continue so we don't.
Yeah.
Slip up here. AGF.
Bro, this was a huge change, bro. Like that's like. This impacts actually fucking 5 spots, bro. Like, I agree with this so much more.
I was coping. Dude, I'm tired, so I'm coping.
Okay,
Jiren, Mecha, did we touch that?
I think it's fine. I think it's placement. So
I
I feel like this is a little bit arguable, but I think he's very underrated as well. He's very arguable and underrated.
It's just that blue, red, purple.
I completely agree with this take. I think Jiren is fine.
He deserves respect.
I think it's fine. I think his plat definitely gave him so much value. Yep.
BB. Vibin, I would say.
Honestly, I do some heavy copium for Dragon Fist and Kid Buu.
I copium for Kid Buu, so it's okay.
Yeah, I appreciate the 1-0 DSA.
We're on BB, right? Yeah.
BB falling off, but he's fine.
But he has Ultra Vito still existing. He's not completely
He's still
dead
core on fusions. He's still core on fusions.
It's just that fusions
isn't even... Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't.
He's lost value, if anything, because last week he was in my top 10. He was in my top 10 list.
Same. He was number like 7 or 8 for me, and now I have him here because you have Ultra Vito is just hurting your team to run, but he's still runnable. So it's just kind of a dilemma there that you can't fix that.
Let's skip Dragon Fist.
Dragon Fist, he exists.
He exists.
They definitely exist. Beerus.
It's just movies. Like, in all honesty, these guys.
We just can't agree about the core and the situations. We can't agree on that, but we can agree they're
interchangeable. They're high enough to be placed S+.
Yeah.
Said it multiple times. I could see the arguments. Less, higher. He's fucking squishy, bro. That's why he's far on this list, too. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we're putting him back here is just our take that he's way too squishy to be put over other units on main teams.
Sir.
He lit one shot. One card. The Mecha freeze the lock into blue card. He's dead.
2 cards from a 3-star Cooler.
He's fine. I think he's great. He does great things.
So sad.
He's just defensively a unit that cannot take a hit. Does not deserve to be.
Brother, he's GV. GV can do damage. They're fine on damage.
Yeah. 2 carded though. They get 2 carded.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same
Beerus,
problem.
I think we agree.
Beerus is high. I'm happy he's high, but he's high.
I think that was crazy. A little bit high, but it's like a
his
very.
His potential of killing is too good.
I still see this. I personally still see Broly.
I can see it, but I have to say Beerus right now.
Okay. Broly, I can see it too. That's why we put it.
Broly seems high for us.
It's fine. I think Broly's fine.
I
think Dragon.
Disagree with it.
This honestly, this guy could be higher.
Yeah.
It's just right now, not only teams. It's just. It is team. It's mainly teams because his damage defenses are not going to get any better. So he needs something to basically support him, and you're not going to run him with Tapion, right? You either need a Zenkai buff or you need a better support unit to have him do more damage.
With droids, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. He
does
too underwhelming. He's a good
stalling?
support, stalling, vanish,
Annoyance.
retaining. annoying. Does he do damage? Does he tank?
He's Mosquito.
He's yellow.
I'm Mosquito.
Bardock actually raised a lot in value. I think he was under here, like around here without his plat. He was pretty. I've actually put him in tier 1 before.
Yeah, I
how bad he was.
I thought he was actually there because bro, it's still yellow. It's just
Yeah.
that his plat helped him with purple's rising. Kid Buu. Kid Buu I cope higher, but it's fine. Again, the regen's just down bad in the mud. He's a secondary option. Buu Black.
You guys, it's every D4. Everyone has like takes. You know what I mean? It's no big deal if someone disagrees or has a different opinion. We're all fucking players of this game. Everyone's gonna have a different opinion. This is our list, so this is our opinion. It's just as simple as that. Everyone's valid to make their own list. The only way that it's usually funny is that if it's like an outrageous, like super outrageous, like even if it's bad take, that's someone's opinion.
Hey, we got an outrageous take.
A bad
I don't
take.
think it's bad. I think it's outrageous.
Which one?
Our MV take is outrageous, but I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's that outrageous. I think the Dragon
I've
Fist
heard it.
is more on that outrageous take because people are on that movie's copium wave.
It's the GB copium. We've seen it. It's the same copium that GB had. With off boost. They're like, oh my god, they're still fine.
Dude, copium we live off copium, DSA, bro. I appreciate the 1-0. Bro,
CNC,
live, breathe
CNC's
off
not
copium.
Good. I don't know if people like CNC. He's not good.
He needs a plat. That's it.
Exist.
He needs a plat. That's it. I feel like a lot of these older units could definitely benefit off a plat.
Yeah, look at all these LFs now. I mean, G4 kind of, he has a plat.
Well, I need to like fucking stretch, bro. You need a stretch.
Bro, I want to wrap this up this video because my legs are dying. Oh, guys, this was a 3-hour video in like a 6-hour stream. Leave a like.
Leave a like. Please drop a like. Subscribe. All that stuff. I think we're going to go really quickly.
Goku Black. That's who we're on. He could be higher, but yeah, you've seen enough, so I feel like this is...
I feel like it's not even the fact that I've seen enough. Like, I'm just thinking of things in my head. The only person he's replacing is BB. Like, is their alternate. I feel like BB has that more value. It's just the fucking blast armor, the field control, the lock-in, the ultimate. He has just more utility than Goku Black. I think it's fine. He should do good damage, support, whatever, but I don't think he's over BB. You know what I mean? If you can say yes to this, then we can agree on.
You haven't seen enough, and that's all I can say. Maybe you've seen enough.
I feel like I've seen it. He's just not.
How high stars?
He doesn't. I don't even see him. I don't see him at all.
How high stars have you fought him? Well, he's new.
Like maybe 7, 8. Like people that have gotten the pack.
I have a 12. I think my value.
I think he's fine, but also thinking about putting him over other said LFs is just like something that I probably wouldn't do as well.
Well, I'm thinking about future.
If we can alternate this, and if this was an option to switch these two, then maybe I'd see it. Blue, red. It's one setup. I mean, I don't know if it's enough.
And it's rush manipulation.
His utility, it feels like not enough. It's just like a utility thing.
Droids can do down blue. They both want blues.
His main thing is what? Damage? Like I feel like
support. And he spawns blues, which Cell and Droids both do.
So his main, so he's like Whis. He feels like a Whis.
He's a Whis that can do a little bit. He's Tapion on boost on damage because he's still on boost.
He's still on boost.
He could do damage. So he's like Tapion.
We need to make concrete so that
I still think he could have been higher. I think he's replacing BB. I think he's replacing BB.
I don't. So if he's not near here, I still think all these units above him are just better.
I do not agree.
Individually.
Oh,
individually. So that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why I'm putting him. Yeah.
It's not going to be damage types, you know?
Yeah.
Damage just overpowers everything.
But this is like our placement for this unit, I suppose.
I have Goku Black at
Frieza, we agreed?
Yeah.
Frieza, Whis.
Whis, yeah, those agree. If there's anything we'd point out. Vegeta.
I think
how Vegeta's high. I like Vegeta.
Where's which Vegeta? This Vegeta. I like this too. This one? Dude, this is such a crazy take for me.
I feel like it's valid, man.
It's
when
so
he's
good.
blue, he can't take much damage from most like reds. He's not doing. Only 5 people have like high star. That's my point. People don't really have high star Goku Black, so they value his opinion lower. That's
Last hope, bro. What is your battle rank, my guy? This should be accurate, not to a T. There's not going to be anything. I feel like I have to explain this over and over for people that don't understand how tier lists work. It's called an opinion.
By the way.
Also, on top of it, we're fucking top ranked PvP players. We play this game every single day of our lives. I make PvP content every single day. Every single day we play this game. And we rank top 100 every single season. It doesn't make any sense.
I figure we know.
It's an opinion at the end of the day.
I think, I don't know if it's me more than you or you more than me. We both use a lot of these units. like off boost, on boost. Very
Absolutely,
often.
absolutely.
Like,
I mean,
I
I
would be
alternate,
sure you
but
would
I
a
do
lot.
focus on the top.
Yeah.
Like, I focus on mostly
You'll
meta
use the top
teams,
tier
yeah.
before, and I will, but I'll still see them enough to value their opinion. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
GV should be lower. I think individually, sure, they're carried by movies. We did bring them up a bit, Bob. I agree, bro. GV's not good. GV's not good, but on a movies build, I can even see fucking this. I could see this easily. It's just movies, bro. This is a very real thing. It's not like I don't want to have this be a thing where it's like teams do not matter. They easily matter, bro. The fact that tag wise you can run
Dude, that's
GV
the whole
with
argument with fucking Dragons Tapion. We just
yeah,
had 40 minutes.
literally. So I think enough to where we can put him a bit higher is why he's here. Everything else I think is decent, arguable back and forth, but I feel like we play everything fair.
Everything else, I don't think.
Dude, G4 is so low.
It's
It's so bad. He's not even on like his core team. He's supposed to be on. Like, bro. Imagine this guy being the best unit on G10 over GV. It's crazy.
SOH than GV, but GV is better team. GV is better team. Yeah, I agree.
All right, I think this is it. I'm gonna end the clip. If you guys are watching this over as a video, man, like, subscribe. This is the end of the video here.
Yeah.
Just end the recording.